Hello, everybody, and welcome to Megalodon Monday. This Megalodon Monday, I am joined by Swagger. Say hello, Swagger.
Hello.
Hello. So, for our first set, we are going to be watching Ball Up Top versus Dash. And this is a couch cast, so don't expect anything too professional, because we're not professionals here. But
Oh no. I'm gonna just say random stuff.
yeah,
That's what I'm gonna do.
yeah, Swagger's just being Swagger.
Yeah, I'm just being myself.
Yep. So, do you know anything about these people, Swagger? I'm assuming you do.
Yeah, a few of them. I know Oreo, Hermit, mainly those two.
Mm.
I see those two like a lot.
I think I know every single person in this set. I
I
do.
don't. Just those two.
Damn. I do want to mention that this is a $100 prize and zones only. As we're getting into this first game here, this is going to be a Gluga comp on the side of Ball Up Top here. Sorry, not Ball Up Top. Dash.
Wow.
Swagger, do you like this map?
Yeah, I do.
Why do you like this map, Swagger?
Just mainly zones. Just zones. Nothing else.
Just
More like
zones?
Yup. Just zones.
Why do you only like zones?
Zones. Zones. That's your answer.
Thank you. And
Oh,
as we see on the opening, we do see some very aggressive plays from Gray there, and does unfortunately go down to the T-Tech, and it looks like Ball Up Top is going to be taking their first, the first push here. I'm doing 30 things at once. Leave me alone.
Bro. Nah. I'm chilling. Chilling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Knopf is going in here, trying to get a pick onto that pencil, not quite being able to get a pick there. But it looks like Gray on those Gluga dualies. That's not Gray, that's Oreo. On the Gluga dualies, just trying to keep some space here on that right side, popping Booyah Bomb just to try and stay alive. And they do have coolers, so they can jump out if need be, but they can't quite get out there, but they do get a trade. 50 seconds left on the clock for Ball Up Top, but it looks like Dash is going to take it. I'm fixing the Ball Up Top because it looks like I had a stroke. Yeah, the typing for Ball Up Top was not very good. Okay. Anyway, Carbon popping Zuka on that top mid here. Hermit's still alive in top mid here. Popping Whale to try and stay alive. Does get marked with that wave breaker, and does go down to that pencil there. Pen top mid again. It looks like Ball Up Top is going to keep control of this area. It's been a very back and forth game so far, but Ball Up Top's been able to hold on to that zone, and zone is really what matters here, especially for Inkblot, and that is a beautiful pick there from Ball Up Top, but Crab Tanks and Brushes are going into zone, but two go down as I say that, and it looks like Ball Up Top really just needs to hold on to space here, and all the resources were already used from the side of Dash, so they have to go in here with the slight resources they have. Knopf getting a crucial pick onto that brush there. Kuro just trying to hold on to some paint. They unfortunately do go down. Strike speed pop to try and hold on to that zone, but it's unfortunately too little too late, and it looks like Dash is going to be able to take the zone once again. Swagger. You gotta speak.
Bro.
What's going on right now?
Hi.
Hermit died.
I'm being myself. Yeah, Hermit died. Carbon jumps out. Ooh.
Pop Zuka
Pop Zuka. Ooh.
does not quite get... This is what happens when you get people with zero commentary experience and people with zero streaming experience.
I'm just here. I'm like, I have nothing to do. I just got out of school. I'm just here, hanging out. You know.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
This dude is doing some stuff. I don't know what they're doing. Oh, cause late breaking on zone. Goes top mid. Drops down, gets cooler.
Very, very
Bro.
good commentary there. Knopf
Oh,
running
thanks.
in, gets a pick. Unfortunately, goes down to that splash. Splash has crab ready. Gonna try and use it onto that pencil, who is very far up here. Never mind, they backed up. I don't know what their plan was in the first place. They have crab. They're popping crab. They're pushing with crab. Crab gets assist. Crab's trying to get another pick onto the nerd over here, and unfortunately does not quite get it. And it looks like I could be a hater. I like these guys, and they like me. The Hermit does go down to that pencil, though, and it looks like penalty's just going to be up here for Dash. It looks like ball up top is trying to go in with Cooler. They are waiting for those strikes to come back online, and they do pop those strikes, going into the zone with those strikes. It is a paint battle, 15 seconds remaining. Carbon does have Zuka at the ready to try and get something to shift, but there is 10 seconds left. Zuka does get popped here onto that crab. Crab trades the pencil. That is 2 painters down on the side of ball up top, but Knopf is getting some crucial picks onto zone here, trying to get another pick or just get paint onto the zone, and they can't quite get it. And Dash is going to win the first game.
Dog, that's a kill. Oh my god. I think that saved them.
Very, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that Zuka just saved them. Wow.
Yeah.
What was that from?
That was from Knopf.
Oh my gosh.
The Zuka was on the other team that lost. The Swagger, just so you know. They're the ones that lost.
I'm gonna DM Mel. I don't know where he is.
Yeah, Mello was supposed to be here with us. But Mello is no longer here.
I'm gonna just say, where are you?
So we do have 2 blocks. We're very fancy and official today. We have 2 blocks. So I am streaming, commentating, and TOing all at the same time. Swagger's just here. Mello was supposed to be just here as well. But Mello's not here. Block 2, if X-Men's team gets out quick enough, they will be on Block 2, X-Men and Gav, man. With me, of course, because I'm, just the best. But, going into Game 2, we are going to be seeing Spot Zone's Mako Mark. And just so you know, the teams did pick their maps. So if you have any bad map selections you see, don't blame it on me. It's not my fault. I am never to blame. I am always right.
What? You're always right.
I'm always right. I'm always right. Anyway, taking a look at the rest of the bracket, Honkai and AK Ping plus Sorella is 1-1 right now. And Fiji and $6 comps is currently 0-1 for $6 comps. And the other set is 0-0. We do have a pretty stacked tournament here today with teams such as Kyo's team. I don't remember their name. Gray has a pickup as well. Yeah. We do see
I'm looking forward to seeing C1 and C2 fight, honestly.
Facts.
Bruh, I'm hyped for that, actually.
There is looking to be a flank off opening from Kuro. Unfortunately goes down trying to take a 1v4. Not very smart plan there. Johan just getting some paint onto that zone. Knopf pushing into 3 people. Does get out miraculously. Crab does get popped onto that left side, but Knopf is going around on the flank again, looking to try and get a pick, but does go down to that Crab tag, trying to just get out, but could not do it. Kuro on the flank again goes down, doing the same thing 3 times in a row. Does not work, I guess. Adam on the left side has Cooler ready.
That was 2 attempts, and they died, like, bro, They're
Adam-
playing BDS. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Ad-
I don't think so.
Adam has the strikes online. Just so you guys know in chat, these people did not consent to us shit talking them, but I know ball up top, and they are fine with it. I'm not saying anything bad about the other team because they don't know. I don't know.
Fine with it?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Don't go too crazy though. It's still the sort of PG stream, PG-13 stream. A cooler being popped from Johan on that right side. Knopf just running in, trying to get some picks there. Does get one actually. Just trying to get a pick on Gray again, but Gray backs up. They do have Crab Tank online. It looks like ball up top is just going to be sharking here, trying to get some chip and kills. That's 3 down on the side of Dash here. Ball up top is looking to force it into a game 3 here for the first set. Zone lead is probably going to switch in favor of ball up top here, unless Knopf feeds, but they do not. Hermit is on that right side trying to get something to work with that Booyah Bomb. Does not quite get something to work, and the lead does go to ball up top's favor. Hermit does get located, so Brush cannot do their thing of sharking around. They're going to attempt to go on that left flank. Never mind, not anymore. 2 go down on the side of Dash. They're just trying to hold paint onto zone. Pen does go down, though, from Johan. That is a very crucial pick here, but strikes are getting popped, and I think it's a little bit too late.
No.
Game
Guys,
3.
what happened?
I'm the best at picking sets. It's game 3 already.
Oh my goodness.
Game 3.
Okay, Melo did not say anything.
I think Melo must be
I'm
asleep.
pretty sure, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's asleep. Like always.
This streaming stuff is hard, y'all. Okay, 1-1 in the set. Game 3 is going to be we're going to be heading to Hagglefish zones. Do you think any specific team has a favor in this?
Definitely ball up.
Why do you say that?
Ball up top. Definitely ball up top.
Why do you say
Yeah.
that?
I don't know. I just do have confidence in them.
Okay. Well, I have confidence in Dash. There you go. There. Take that, okay?
What? No, but let's ball up top though.
I
Ball up
like
top.
I like both teams here, but I just want to go against you because I thought it would be funny. It's not really funny, but like, whatever. Glugas will be better on this map compared to Mako Mart, so that is a good advantage for Dash. And Hermit will definitely thrive on this map as long as they don't get located from the Wavebreaker much. Because of all the flanks here, you really have to focus on team communication, especially on this map mode. Zone's Hagglefish is very team-oriented because you can just flank at any time, and it's a very quick flank. So either team could really benefit from this here. And we are going to be going into game number 3 for all the marbles here. The $100 pod's only on this tournament, actually, on this set, actually. Winner takes all. No.
Bro, I'm surprised I'm not seeing any comp changes at all.
No, there's not really any.
They're still sticking with the Kluga and the BDS still.
No, those people main those weapons, though, so I think it's fine.
Oh, okay, I did not know.
Oh, unfortunately goes down to that burst bomb there. There is that flank on the right side, like I mentioned. It is VDS, but they are just going to retreat back because they don't want to die to the pencil, which is fair. Strikes do get popped, forcing Oreo into a very bad position here, but it's fine because they stay alive because they're good at the game. And as I say that, they lose the lead, but it's okay because they just got lead. And speaking of being good at the game, Oreo getting 2 picks, and they're forcing everyone back, and ball up top is completely back into spawn now. And Oreo gets a 3rd because they kill a jump with the Booyah Bomb, and our pencil can't aim. But it's okay.
Bro, Pen Pen. Come on, Pen. There you go, Pen.
Very
There you
good
go.
pick onto
Good
Johan
job.
there. Trying to get a pick onto
You gotta
that
cut that.
crab. Can't quite get that pick there. And it looks like
Wait,
Kuro is going to go for the flank. Huge flank kill there from
Yo.
Kuro.
Oh my
And
god.
the dodges
Wait,
on
this
Kuro
never
are
did
crazy.
that. Wait. What happened to the other? What happened to the brush, bro?
The brush did go
What happened?
down. Very good bomb there from Kuro, just getting some paint on the floor. They are going to be pushing on the right side here, dashes, but they unfortunately do go 2 down with Knopf running in and trading with 2. Very good trades there for Knopf. Unfortunately for them, they did have cooler, so they are back quicker than Knopf, but it's still an advantage for ball up top right now. Popping strikes to try to be able to push in and get rid of that crab. Unfortunately, does not do much. The carbon does go down to that crab here. Just trying to hold on to some paint onto the zone. The dualies are on that flank on that left side. Unfortunately, can't really get anything done in time to where they can hold zone. Zone does get flipped into the favor of Dash here. Johan's just fighting that pencil. 1v1 pencil fight here. Strikes do get popped, allowing Kuro to get a little bit of paint to move in, but unfortunately... Oh, Knopf goes down. Sorry, Kuro is still alive, and it does get a pick. Does go down though once again, but Knopf jumped in and does get that pick on that right side. They are very much looking at Knopf on that right side here, allowing the pencil on ball up top to push into zone here. And Johan's just holding on to paint for dear life. Cooler does get popped, so they are able to push up, but the strikes get popped as well, allowing Knopf to get in and get more paint onto the ground and getting some picks here. They're trying to get a pick onto that pencil. Pencil still living on the side of ball up top. I don't know how. Gray does have that splash. Has that crab online. Popping it on that pencil. Trying to get a pick. Pencil! Never mind. Pencil's not that good. But
Yo,
pencil... Carbon on that flank does get a pick. And it looks like ball up top. They held on to zone that entire scrap. So they have no penalty left. There's only 30 seconds left onto that timer here. Knopf trying to be a little aggressive, just needs to hold back a little bit. And they are going to shark it, get a pick there. And the zone does try to go into the favor of Dash, and the zone does go in favor of Dash here. They do manage to get the zone because of that Booyah Bomb paint from Oreo there. And it looks like Dash is not letting up just yet. They have the crab tank ready, and they're going to pop it down.
Wait, the strike is where I wait. Oh my god, wait.
Oh my god!
Yo! Oh my god. Bro just got shit on. I'm sorry, but like, damn. That sucked. No, that crab could have done something there, but no. He tried to strike instead. That is so bad.
Those strikes were very crucial for ball up top, but as I say that, 2 people go down for ball up top. It is just a back and forth dogfight here. And it looks like Brush is trying to go in, but they do go down, and Knopf does manage to get back out here. This Karen is doing very much wonders for the side of ball up top, but Penn does get a crucial pick onto that splash. That's one of their painters gone. The T-Tech is on the flank now on the left side. They have strikes ready. They do not want to die here. They're just trying to get some paint onto the flank. They really shouldn't be here.
Alright, surely the T-Tech does something, right? I mean,
they're waiting for overtime to pop their strikes. They're waiting for resources or overtime to go with their strikes.
oh, they're out. Wait.
And there we go. There's the strikes. And ball up top manages to take game number 3, winning the set 2-1. Wow.
Alright, y'all. My ball was on ball up top. And guess what? They won. I had confidence in them. I knew they would win.
Did you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I trusted them.
You trusted them, did you?
Yeah. Yeah, I put my whole life on them.
You put your whole life on them? Whole life.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we do already have our next set here, but we are going to be going into a short little break here, just so we can, you know, get some stuff set up here. Don't go too far, don't go anywhere, because we will be back very very shortly.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. We are going to be heading into round number 2. I just realized I didn't join the room. I was like, yeah, we have time. They haven't started the game yet. I haven't joined the room. That's probably why they haven't started the game yet. We are going to be having Moonlight versus Honkai. Do you know? I'm assuming you know these teams, right? You know these teams, right, Shadow?
Yeah,
Not Shadow.
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 Wait, what?
You know these
You
teams,
I
right?
don't know. Yeah, obviously, no Moonlight, no Honkai. Yeah,
These are the goats right here.
definitely.
I am playing with some of... Why do they do this? Okay. I have it set up on my other monitor that Honkai is going to be Bravo because Moonlight is hosting. And Moonlight puts themselves as Bravo.
Bravo.
Anyway, we are going to be starting on Splatzone's Mega Mart again. So I guess this is a very popular map mode here.
Yeah, pretty much.
This is also a best of 3, but it does have counter picks. So we will be seeing some counter picks, some, smarts action. Yeah. I'm just making sure everything is set up and good. Okay. So, what are you expecting here? Are you expecting the tent from Shadow?
10. Definitely 10.
Tent? You're
Yeah.
expecting tent, are you?
Yeah. I'm not expecting like splash or anything.
Hmm.
I believe in the 10.
I think we're going to be seeing a squeezer from Kabi on the side of
Definitely, yeah,
Honkai.
definitely squeezer.
That squeezer from Kabi is very, very strong.
I don't like it. I'm sorry.
You don't like it because you hate facing it. Let's admit it here. It's not because Kabi is bad at it, it's because you can't fight it.
Whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
What?
I said it.
Yo.
I said it.
Whoa.
I said it. And there
Oh,
is the
yeah.
squeezer there. Decaf from
Yeah,
both
10, you see?
sides.
10, I knew it. I knew bro was gonna go 10. I knew it all along.
Tent and 96. Woomy on that decaf, very surprising to me, not going with those dualies. Nolan does get a very good opening pick onto Woomy there, being able to push up very quickly here to go down on the side of Honkai. Shadow being very aggressive on this right side does not pay off. Taro getting that pick onto the aggro on that left side, but unfortunately for Taro, everyone else is down, so they can't really push up off that pick there. Nolan does have the Kraken ready, and we do see Omega is already on this left side here, popping that cooler on the left side from Taro, just trying to get something to happen here. But they do get that pick onto Nolan to go down on the side of Honkai. And they're all dead again.
Nah, bro. Omega's like just only forward all on its own. Like, bro, and it somehow still works. Like, damn.
Honkai does have a chance here. They did pop those strikes onto zone. Nilla is really feeding for zone paint here to go down on the side of Moonlight. Woomy trying to get that pick onto Omega. Never mind, Omega is him. Omega is actually him. I don't know what to say. Omega jumps in and gets 3, and that is game 1 going to Moonlight.
Oh my god, bro. That was quick. Bro, Omega. Omega, you're him, bro.
Omega is just him. I don't know.
It
may sound like Glaze, but it's not Glaze if it's true. Very, very strong play there from Moonlight. And, going into a set like this is what you kind of expect from Moonlight, you know what I mean? It's a top-level team. It's Moonlight.
A fan favorite, right?
Yeah, it's a fan favorite. You always want to see Moonlight here. And to think, Moonlight is even the top-seeded team in this tournament. There's 2 other teams that are still better than Moonlight, at least before this tournament starts. Moonlight might be able to come in and win the whole tournament. So it could be proven wrong later.
Maybe. We'll see.
We'll see. So, we are going to be waiting for a Honkai counter pick. Do you have any guesses of what the counter pick will be?
Honestly, I don't really know.
Don't know.
I don't know a lot about Honkai, but like, I don't know. I really don't know what map they're gonna pick.
You don't know what they're going to pick.
Wait, they pick Mahi.
Mahi.
Yeah, Mahi.
Mahi is a very good pick for both sides, so you don't really know which favorite it's going to go into because both teams are very good at Mahi. It's very it's a very anyone can win type of map mode. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
Especially once the water's down. Once the water's up,
Oh my god.
it's like whoever wins opening wins until the water's down.
Yeah.
But
Pretty much, honestly.
we are going to be going into game number 2 here. And game number 2 is going to be Mahi Resort. We do see Woomy going back to that Wiper. And Nilla is going to be switching on to that T-Tech. I did not mean to do that.
Oh.
Opening Gambit Squeezer there from Kabi. And they're just having cooler paint from both sides here. Omega's going very aggro with Shadow onto this left side here. Shadow's shield is just getting shredded from Woomy's Wiper,
God.
but 3 go down already.
Shadow, dog.
Shadow just runs in and kills the entire team. I don't know what to say. They're
Jeez, dude.
Woomy's popping that hammer, and they don't get any value off of it. Shadow is still.
Oh my god.
I'm switching to Shadow.
Shadow.
What is Shadow doing?
Shadow, what are you doing? Yeah.
Shadow's just him on tent. Like, I don't know what to say. No one's popping that crap.
Oh. No way.
Why? No.
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 No way.
No. Nolan. No. No.
I mean, Shadow's holding forward.
No.
They're trying to keep. They're on their flag. They're behind them. They don't know
Shadow's
they're
just behind. They're popping strikes. Strikes managed to cap. Oh my god. Woomy is still behind them, by the way. I think we should talk about this a little bit. Woomy is dead. We're gonna go back to Shadow. Never mind, Shadow's dead. Dilla's on the left side here with strikes.
Charging up for strikes. Sure, gonna pop them now. Yeah, we popped them now. Let's see what they can do with it.
They're going in with
Pen
strikes.
goes down.
Pen does go down.
Pen here.
Nilla's really trying to get Shadow out of this area, but Omega's here. Nilla does get that pick. Does unfortunately go down to that Kraken from Nolan, but Zone gets flipped back to the side of Honkai. And Woomy does go down from Shadow, clutching up and absolutely saving Nolan.
Oh my god. Yo, Shadow, you just saved your teammate. That was so nice of you.
That was,
you know that, right?
that was
That
very
so
nice.
of you.
Very
Yeah.
nice of you.
Low,
Omega's-
yeah, I was gonna die, but no.
Omega is just like kind of existing this game, not really going too off. They're just letting Shadow go do their thing. Omega is still behind. The movement on Omega there does unfortunately not really get any value off of their, main weapon. But the zone does get flipped back to Honkai's favor. We're not giving Honkai enough credit here. They are doing a very good job of holding on to zone at times. But it just turns to be
Oh,
Omega and the side of Moonlight just kill them all. Like, there's not much else to say. They get zone and then die. Nilla and Woomy do
my
manage to
God,
fight that
Nilla.
together. Okay, Woomy goes crazy, and his zone is going to be flipping back to the side of Honkai, and this looks like Honkai is going to be able to make their first actual push here. With the strikes being popped here, Shadow does go down. This looks like a start of an actual solid push for Honkai. We just need to wait for our resources if we are Moonlight, and here they are. Here's our resources. We pop Bubble and Kraken onto that zone. We still haven't flipped zone yet, but we do have Bubble on zone. But we are 2 down, and Kabi gets a crucial pick there onto Shadow, but we are coolered, so we are able to come back alive here. But just 40 ticks remaining, 30 until lead, Swagger.
alright. We got a Zuka ready. We got a Kraken ready, right? We got a cooler. We going with those, right? Then surely we don't whiff, right? We don't.
Very crucial pick there from Kabi.
I'm supposed to.
But Omega kills 2 on zone.
Wait.
Omega clutch gets 3, and Shadow steals the quad.
Okay.
But Woomy is still alive behind them.
There's one alive. There's Woomy.
Wumi gets a
Whoa,
crucial
this is
60 onto Nolan, but unfortunately does go down. Nilla is alive still on that right side, but does go down once again. Kabi has the Zuka ready. They're trying to get something to happen,
Oh,
but Basil gets that crucial pick here. It's just Wumi left alive on zone, and that is going to be game, set, and match for Moonlight.
alright, I'm the beginning of the match. Omega and Ado too? They went off. They went off. Like,
Yeah, Nolan and
oh,
Shadow just kind of dominated at the start of the game there.
and also, that Kraken cancel when he got pushed out with the Zuka. So, like, we're not gonna talk about
Yeah,
we're not gonna talk
we're
about
we're just gonna
it.
we're just gonna ignore that, you know, like we can just
Okay.
ignore that. But
Sorry, Nolan.
yeah, we're just gonna ignore that. But we are going to be heading into another break. But Swagger, are you leaving me now?
Yeah, sorry.
You're
Sorry,
leaving
bud.
me. That's fine.
Uh,
Uh,
I might come back. I don't know. We'll see.
it's
I'll
okay.
let you know.
Just in case you don't, plug your stuff.
Okay, kids, if I don't, y'all can like find me on mainly on Twitter. I don't use this guy a lot, but it's at swagger underscore M3346, and yeah, pretty much just on Twitter. Find me there. Follow me. I might follow you back, maybe.
Maybe is crazy. Well, there we go. Thank you so much to Swagger for being here, and we will be going to a short break. Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Megalodon Monday. We are going to be solo riding this one here. We have Seed 1 Peanut Burst versus the Avengers signed up, bro. We are very quickly going into game 1 here. And it is going to be with the side of Avengers being the orange team and Peanut Burst being the other side here. This set is best of 5 and counter picks. So we will be seeing very shortly who's going to be winning this set here. We do see both sides managing to paint for cooler off opening. Pretty much a given here. We do see Crab Tank being popped as 2 go down on the side of Peanut Burst. It looks like the side of Avengers is going to be able to take first zone cap here. But there is a flank, and that flank does manage to get a trade. They are back fast with that cooler spawn. Cat's getting a crucial pick there. That Stamper popping Zipcaster does get canceled mid-zip there from that edit Splatling. Very good pick there from the side of Avengers. Avengers managing to get that first push in, and they're going to be able to hold on to zone for quite a little bit longer here. Crucial pick there from the pencil on the side of Peanut Burst here. They are popping strikes to try and push back into zone here. Kyo is trying to make a really aggro play here, but that Crab Tank does get popped. Flank on that right side from Echo here, forced to back up. And it looks like the zone flip did go to the side of Peanut Burst, but it looks like the side of Avengers is going to be able to hold on to zone here. But a flank from Kyo does trade out the splash, which is a very paint heavy weapon that is needed for the side of Avengers here. 2 go down on the Avengers here. And Crab Tank being popped to force them back a little bit further and allowing the side of Peanut Burst to push up into zone a little farther here. The cooler does get popped for the side of Avengers here. Crucial pick there from that edit Splatling. Zone flip is going to go to the side of Avengers here. And it looks like the Avengers are trying to get a very steady pick to go down on the side of Peanut Burst there. Very crucial double. Turns into a triple there from Ori. And it looks like the side of Peanut Burst is really on the back foot here. The Avengers doing an amazing job just holding on to the zone and keeping their space. Crab Tank being popped from Kiki does get canceled here. Crucial two picks there from Ice on the side of Peanut Burst. But the zone is still in the favor of Avengers. And as I say that, they do lose zone, but they are able to get zone back. Stamper does pop that Zipcaster. Zipcaster recall does get camped here. Cat's doing an amazing job there, getting some crucial picks here. It's just Echo left alive here. Does go down there, and it looks to be that the Avengers are still holding on to space, but it does seem that the side of Peanut Burst does have that cooler and Crab Tank online here. Penalty is just about to end for the side of Avengers. 15 ticks left alive onto that zone. 10 more ticks. Crab Tank does get popped for Avengers, but the strike's able to paint too much over for the side of Peanut Burst to go down on the Avengers, but they are cooler spawn, so they are able to come back quicker. Sam popping that Zipcaster does get that pick onto that backline, does get 2 very crucial picks there for the side of Peanut Burst here, and it looks like Peanut Burst is finally able to make their first push of the game. Zipcaster did not get popped. Kyo is pushing in here, does get very crucial 2 picks there to go down on both sides. Echo is trying to stay alive here, with that edit spalling really pushing aggro onto them. Booyah Bomb does get wasted on Echo as well. That is 2 down on the side of Peanut Burst, but with not a lot of resources left alive for the side of Avengers. Kyo getting 2 picks, showing who the big dog is. And that looks like lead is going to go into the favor of Peanut Burst here. Avengers trying to make a last-ditch effort to try and take that zone, but it's too little too late. Avengers being able to take game 1. I looked over and thought I was muted for that entire time. That was a little scary and would have been sad. Oops. Anyway, Peanut Burst does take game 1. After a very close game 1, this is a best of 5 and this is counter picks. So we are going to have to wait for the Avengers signed up bro to, you know, make their counter pick. But in the meantime, I would like to say this stream is sponsored by myself. I'm the one paying for all of this. I am the one doing literally everything. Streaming, commentating, TOing. I'm doing literally every single bit of it. So the stream is sponsored by me. I'm also paying for the prize pool. Literally everything is done by me because I am the coolest. No, we're waiting for the counter pick, and counter pick does come in there from the side of Avengers, and they do decide to switch it up a bit, go with an unconventional pick, and go with Zone's Humpback Pump Track. I don't think we've ever really seen Zone's Humpback Pump Track in tournaments in a bit here. We've definitely seen it before, especially in Splatoon 2, except for when Jet Squelcher, existed. But, you know, it's a very interesting map mode if it goes back and forth. If it doesn't go back and forth, then it's just kind of over. But it's a very much a map where if you get opening and you win opening, then you're pretty much set. And that's exactly what Avengers wants. Because they were able to do that last set. They were able to take opening, and they just kind of lost it in the last minute. On Humpback, you kind of can't, do that. If you lose opening, you almost lose the set. We don't see any Dynamo Rollers, which I kind of expected, but would also be kind of interesting here. Same comps from both sides, except for the side of Peanut going to have a S-Blast. I don't quite remember what was switched out for it. But 2 go down on the side of Peanut Burst here. Oh, I put the point to the wrong team. I apologize, chat. The Avengers are 0, Peanut Burst is 1. But yeah. It looks like the zone is going to be going in favor of Peanut Burst, actually. We did see a little bit of promise there from the Avengers on opening, but unfortunately could not quite get anything done off of it here. Kyo trying to push up with strikes does go down to Ori on that slosher. Ori is showing the new gen is better. Having the strike online, but is definitely getting pushed out there. But 2 go down from Cats here. Cats doing an amazing job proving who they are. They do go down though, and Kiki also goes down here. Strikes do get popped onto zone, and the edit is able to paint with those strikes and manages to get zone flip for the side of Avengers, and the Avengers are still holding on to that zone somehow, and the cooler does get popped for the side of the Avengers. They do pop that to Crab Tank as well here. The Crab Tank trying to get some value onto Kiyo, does not quite get that pick here. We do see that Kiki is trying to get some paint onto zone, just hold on to that area. Left side flank there from the side of Peanut Burst, getting that nice one-shot kill there with that Crab Tank, and it looks like the Crab Tank is going to get a lot of value, and getting another pick onto Kiki. Echo really going in here, does get 2, does unfortunately die without being coolered, but it is okay because they went positive. They do get that pick onto Kyo with that cooler spawn. Blaster getting a nice pick there, trying to get another one onto Ori, does not quite get that second one here. Crab Tank being popped here. Crab Tank trying to get pick onto that pencil, does not quite get it. Blaster is just having a 1v1 on this right side. Booyah Bomb does get popped. It looks like the zone is going back to the Avengers' favor, and the Avengers do die in zone. That is a very unfortunate death for the Avengers, just trying to hold on to zone here. Cooler does get popped, allowing them to be a little bit more aggro, but they do die before Cooler is popped. Crab Tank being popped for the side of Peanut Burst, but they do go down here. That is 3 down on the side of Peanut Burst, but they do have some cooler spawns, and they do have a flank on that far side here, and that flank is going to be very beneficial here. They do get that pick onto Ori. They are still in that back lines. Kyo is playing with those picks. 2 go down, 3 go down. S-Blast being a very crucial piece in Peanut Burst's puzzle here, and it looks like Ori is last alive here on the side of Avengers. Ori is trying to get those strikes ready to get another counter push in. Cooler does get popped. Ori's trying to live so they can back up and get Cooler. They do manage to live somehow. Crab Tank being popped alongside those strikes here. The 2 go down on the side of Avengers, but Ori with those strikes managing to cap zone. This is why they have picked this map. Their strikes and S-Blast combo is very good for this map mode. Edit does go down to that pencil. Strikes being popped from Kyo. Do get that pick onto Cats on that right side, allowing the aggroness to keep up on that right side. But as I say aggro, Ori is on that flank. Does go down though. Kyo trying to live that splashed Crab Tank. Crab Tank trying to get some pain onto zone, but 2 are down on the side of Avengers. But 2 are down once again on Peanut Burst's side here. Kyo trying to get some picks to be able to hold zone, but zone does flip into the Avengers' favor here. Avengers does get 2 amazing double there from Cats. Having that Booyah Bomb ready does get that crucial pick from that Booyah Bomb here. Kyo manages to get another pick though, and Kyo is able to push into zone with those strikes, but they do not cap zone like Ori's have been. Cats trying to jump in and get a pick onto the S-Blast, but unfortunately it does go down. It is just Kiki left alive on this right side here, and the edit does go down on the side of Avengers, and it looks like the Avengers are really on the back foot here. They have 15 seconds left to go back into zone, and unfortunately for them, they don't have any resources, and it looks like Peanut Burst is just going to be able to hold onto zone for the rest of these ticks, unless Ori has something to say about it with their strikes. They do pop strikes and Crab Tank, but it's too little too late, and Peanut Burst is going to be taking the advantage in the set, going up 2-0. Oh my god. Thank you for the raid, Brendan. The raid of 6. I appreciate you. This set is now 2-0 in Peanut Burst's favor. Very close set though so far. Even though the score does not quite reflect it, it's still been a very, very, very close set. Like, it has been very back and forth. We have not really seen one side dominate. Like, both sides have been very, very good at holding on to space once they get into it. And we already have our counter pick here from the Avengers. They're going to Zone's Mahi Mahi Resort. We have been seeing this one quite a bit in our previous sets here. But I wonder if the Avengers are going to be doing a better job at holding on to this area here. Taking a look at the other sides of the bracket here, we do see, hold on just a second here, we do see Let Me Sleep is 2-0 against Moonlight right now. So both sets currently in winner semis are 2-0. And on the loser side of the brackets, it looks like Honkai, Fiji, and Ball Up Top are the only ones left alive in the side of losers bracket right now. But we are going to be getting into our next set here. And next game, sorry, not next set. This set's still going on. Don't leave. We do see Kyo on the Rapid Blaster. Kyo on a Rapid Blaster. I don't think that was on my bingo card here. Playing Rapid Blaster on Mahi Mahi Resort. It's really pushing them back though, but it does not do anything and they do go 3 down. I think Kyo might want to go back to Bucket. Unless I get proven wrong. But Sam does drop in and does get a pick to go down on the side of Peanut Burst here. The side of Avengers really showing why they are the Avengers. And they do go 2 down. Unfortunately, Echo does get a trade here. But it looks like they're just waiting for that water to drop here. And Sam, on that right side, does force a Booyah Bomb and does allow that Booyah Bomb to get no value. Has Zipcaster online, gets a huge pick onto Cats here, trying to get a pick onto that Crab Tank, or at least shred it. They are not quite going to be able... Never mind, they do get that pick onto that Crab Tank, and that is 3 down on the side of the Avengers here. Kyo doing an amazing job proving why he can flex and he is the best Splatoon player. He is trying to get some picks onto Cats here. Does not quite get it. Just holding onto space here. 50 seconds remaining onto that zone timer here. Crab Tank being popped from the side of Peanut Burst here. Kyo trying to get a pick onto that Crab Tank, forcing Kiki to drop in a very bad position here. Zone lead is probably going to switch back into the favor of Peanut Burst as 3 go down on the side of the Avengers are here, bro. Strikes are ready for the side of Avengers here. Ori has to make sure they stay alive long enough to get those strikes out, but they do go down to Sam on that Zipcaster, and that is a wipeout. And it looks like the Peanut Burst team is going to be able to take the set in a 3-0 fashion. Not a very quick 3-0 fashion, but it was a 3-0 fashion nonetheless. Very well played to both teams, and yeah, we might see Avengers back here soon. But we are going to be going to a quick little intermission break as we get ready to go into our next set where we will be following Peanut Burst. And they are going to be either playing against Let Me Sleep or we will be seeing Moonlight once again. We'll be right back I will be right back after this short little break. Just saying, y'all should go watch Shadow or Nolan's Shadow or you. Just saying, y'all should go watch Shadow or Nolan's stream right now for the other set, and come back later. Yeah. Hello everybody and welcome back to Megalodon Monday NA. What number is this? 25, 26, 24? I don't know. We've done quite a bit. We have Seed 1 versus Seed 2. It'd be such a treat to watch this set. I'm very excited. It is Peanut Burst versus Let Me Sleep. Now, you guys definitely know Jordan. You guys definitely know Kyo. I think y'all know most of the people in this set here. We have Gray, you, Yeti, Sam. I believe Heart Rafe is Bagel, and Echo is Ice. I could be wrong, but I believe that's true. We are going to be going into the set here, and I just want to thank all of you guys. We've been consistently at 10 viewers around there, and that's quite a bit for, you know, a tournament stream, especially my tournament streams. Sometimes. But we are going to be seeing best of 5 counter picks once again. We are going to be starting on Zone's Hagglefish Market. And after that, it's counter picks. Best of 5, screen allowed, and yeah. I'm assuming to see the Stamper or Decav coming out from Sam, and I'm expecting Soldier, which is Jordan, to have the Slosher come out once again. Yeah, I don't really have much else to say. Hagglefish Market, once again, I've said this before, I'll say it again. Very flank heavy map. You gotta watch out for your flanks, especially on this map. You can come in from left, right, forward, back, anywhere. From any time, anywhere. It's a very, very fast-paced map mode combination, and anything can just happen at a blink of an eye. Like, yeah. Anything can happen. Especially with these two specific teams that are very, very good at the game. It can happen quick. You won't be able to see it. And I don't know. I'm expecting to see some splash. I'm expecting to see some sloshers. I'm expecting to see some pencils. And we are going to be going into game number 1 here. S-Blast coming in from Gray there. Not really anything unexpected other than Sam going to that Stamper instead of Decav. But Sam does play Stamper, so it's not that big of a shock there. We do see Gray on that left side does get a crucial 2 picks on opening, killing Sam and Kyo. Both the aggros are now gone. Does get 3 very good triple there from Gray on opening here. Has that Booyah Bomb ready, locked and loaded. Has the cooler as well. Sharking in these cardboard boxes. Does get that pick onto Kyo. Trying to get another cheeky pick from that. This is just the Gray show here. Gray is killing literally anybody and everybody and jumping all over the place here. Popping Booyah Bomb to just hold on to space here. Sam popping that Zipcaster to no avail. Does not get any value off of it. Strikes and Booyah Bomb also being popped from the side of Let Me Sleep here. Being able to push up off of this. And there's only 20 ticks remaining. And Echo goes down once again from Gray. But 2 go down on the side of Let Me Sleep. But Gray is still alive underneath that tent area. Kyo popping that strikes. Does get the zone off of it. Gray now forced to finally back up here. And does go down, and Zone does flip to the side of Peanutburst, but Zone is still in favor of Let Me Sleep. But it does look like Peanutburst is going to be able to finally take the zone and get a first push going. Echo is going to be having that Crab Tank ready soon enough here, farming for one. Has the Crab Tank online, popping it as soon as they get it, shredding that Booyah Bomb here. Booyah Bomb and Strikes both get thrown at that Crab Tank. Crab Tank not able to survive because of it. But that is 2 down on the side of Peanut Burst here. And it looks to be that Judas is jumping out here from the side of Peanut Burst. And it looks to be that Let Me Sleep is still in control. They have been in control this pretty much entire game here, except for that small portion of time where Peanut Burst pops strikes and gets zoned for a little bit. Crab Tank does get popped, and we do see Jordan pushing up with that Crab Tank, trying to get some value off of it. Gray gets a pretty good trade there with Sam, but Sam is back quick enough because of those cooler spawns. Crab Tank is almost at the ready here for both sides here. They are doing an amazing job pushing up from Peanut Burst here, trying to get the very good hold here. Cooler does get popped for the side of Peanut Burst here. And it looks to be that Peanut Burst is now in control of the zone and in control of any area you see here. Crab Tank being popped on the side of Peanut Burst just to, you know, get some more space into that area of the side of Let Me Sleep here. Slosher does have the strikes online. Crab Tank also online. Both strikes, Booyah, and the Crab Tank all being popped from the side of Let Me Sleep. Being able to take that zone here. You do see Echo sharking onto that right side. does get enough paint onto that zone to where zone does flip once again into the side of Peanut Burst's favor. But Peanut Burst still needs to have a little bit more ticks down because they do not currently have the lead. We do see Gray on that flank here. Gray does get a pick onto that pencil, does get forced to jump back out here. Judas back out again. Crab Tank being popped from both sides here. Echo trying to win that fight against Yeti. Does not quite win it. No one really wins that fight here. Jordan is forced to be alone here. And the strikes being popped from Kyo on the side of Peanut Burst, allowing Peanut Burst to push into that zone, push a little bit farther into that zone. And it looks to be that Peanut Burst is just struggling to get back into zone with Gray's constant pressure on those flanks and Jordan constantly being in front. And it looks to be that Yu is also doing a better job at getting picks on the other pencil. Yu does get a pick on the bagel once again. Echo does go down once again to the strikes. Strikes playing a very crucial point for Let Me Sleep here. They do have 30 ticks of the penalty remaining until they have 12 left. Strikes do get popped from Kyo, though. It looks like Peanut Burst is making an effort to go back into zone. Right side flank from Echo does not get any value here. Jordan just trying to stay alive from all of the pressure coming from that right side. Sam forced to jump out here. Soldier just trying to hold onto this right side, trying to get a pick, but it looks to be that there's all three people there on Jordan. Jordan does go down to Kyo. There is going to be going into overtime for Peanut Burst. Peanut Burst really needs to hold on to zone here. They have strikes. They have Crab. They really need to get something going, and that is a good start. They get a pick onto Gray. Gray has been causing them troubles. Kyo popping that strikes. Crab Tank also being popped. Strikes being popped from the other side alongside Booyah Bomb. Echo does go down to the Booyah Bomb in zone. That is 2 down on the side of Peanut Burst. Peanut Burst just trying to hold on to the zone. 1 tick remaining on both sides here. They're just trying to paint back and forth, back and forth. Gray does get a crucial pick. Overtime does go into the favor of Peanut Burst, and Peanut Burst able to take game 1 in a very, 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 very flashy game 1. And I'm out of breath. Very good fought from both sides here. And Peanut Burst did a very good job of taking space when needed. They did not do very good on opening, of just holding on to space. But they were able to eventually get back in, and once they got back in, they just held on for dear life, and it managed to get them the victory in overtime there. I wish I could be screaming, but people are asleep in my house, so I can't be screaming. Once again, it is a counterpick format, so we will be having to wait for the counterpick of Let Me Sleep, but it is definitely going to be a doozy of a one. And I'm out of breath. Solo commentating's hard, y'all. I want to see someone else try this. Solo commentate, solo stream, and TL the tournament all at once. I challenge someone from IPL, someone from Dapple, someone from the Shoal, and someone from whatever other orgs exist. Solo run a tournament. Everything solo ran. I believe in you. But we will be waiting for Let Me Sleep's counterpick. I'm going to make a prediction. They're going to be going to zone something. My prediction was right. They're going to zones Mahi. It is all zones, so I definitely, totally did not. Yeah. Anyway. Zones Mahi, the basic bitch counterpick. And it looks like it's going to be Peanut Burst and Let Me Sleep that are going to be stalling for some reason. There we go. They start the game. Okay. They are going to be making their weapon selections. I do believe we're going to be seeing the same comps from both sides. We may see Kyo pull out that Rapid Blaster again. Kyo pulled out that Rapid Blaster last set on Mahi Resort. It might have been just a counter pick for Avengers, or it could be a map-specific thing. Kyo might like Rapid Blaster on this map and think Bucket sucks. So I don't know. It didn't really do anything last time. Kyo's Rapid Blaster kind of didn't really do much. They kind of just existed, and it allowed them to just push up. And if they're just existing and it's working, then it's working. And we are going to be seeing Kyo Rapid Blaster once again. Kyo Rapid Blaster must be making a debut today, because I have never seen the Kyo Rapid Blaster. But Rapid Blaster Pen does kinda cook, but never mind. Kyo is down. And that is Kyo dead. And that is 2 dead on the other side. Okay. Well, very aggressive openings from both sides. It's just Noah and Gray left alive here on this side of Let Me Sleep here. Noah's trying to get a crucial pick, but does not quite get anything. And Gray is starting to cause a stagger, but Jordan gets a very good pick. But that is 2 down on both sides. Kyo Rapid Blaster doing some work here. Getting a pick onto Jordan. Kyo trying to get another pick. Does get another pick here. They're just going to be waiting for that water to drop here. Water does drop now. Sam alive on that left side here, just holding onto that space here. Crab Tank and Zipcaster both being popped at the exact same time here from the side of Peanut Burst. Jordan trying to get that Zipcaster gone, does not quite get it gone. Gray does go down to Sam on that bottom left side here. Sam just trying to get another pick onto Jordan, being very aggressive here. There's 20 ticks remaining left onto that zone. Peanut Burst really holding on to that area very well. Strikes do get popped from Jordan to make an effort to try and take zone here. Echo last alive to paint zone. Does not quite get the zone to stay in their favor. And that is 3 down on the side of Peanut Burst, including the pencils. So they do not have pencil jumps here. Kyo on that top right side just trying to live out that Gray Burst Bomb and S-Blast combo here. Kyo does see Gray though. Crab Tank does get popped from the side of Let Me Sleep. Let Me Sleep does go down, unfortunately. Jordan has the strikes almost at the ready here. They are going to be able to make another counter push very shortly here with that Booyah Bomb and strikes at the ready here. Cooler does get popped for the side of Let Me Sleep, allowing them to push in with a little to no consequences here. Very good pick there from Jordan onto Echo. Pushing onto this right side, trying to get another pick onto that pencil. Pencil forced to jump out or reposition here to go down on the side of Peanut Burst. And it looks like Jordan doing a very good job of just kiting everyone into their teammates. And that is 3 down on the side of Peanut Burst. And Let Me Sleep does actually not have any penalty now. Gray being very aggressive does get a pick onto Kyo, proving that their blaster is better here. Soulja does go down, but Echo does go down as well. 20 more ticks to be able to take lead. Gray putting in the effort, getting a pick onto Sam. Trying to go for another pick onto that pencil. Does not quite work out. 10 ticks remaining to take lead. Zipcaster being popped. Sam does not want lead to be flipped. Lead does not get flipped, and it looks like Peanut Burst is going to be able to cap zone just in time here. Soulja does go down, and so does the pencil. That is 2 down on the side of Let Me Sleep. They are looking to try and hold on to this area as much as possible with those strikes and Crab Tanks being popped at the exact same time here. Crab Tank trying to get a pick onto that pencil, does not quite get any picks here. They do get an assist all the way back to that spawn. Gray last alive on that aggro, and it looks to be that Gray is just jumping around trying to get something going, but they just haven't been able to get any picks yet. Kyo is on this left side, on this right side here, trying to get a pick onto Jordan. Does not quite get that pick. Jordan allowed to back out here. 20 ticks remaining onto that penalty here. Kyo getting a good pick onto Yeti, trying to get another pick onto that pencil. Goes insane and kills Jordan, but does unfortunately go down to Noah there. They do have those fast respawns here. 10 ticks remaining onto zone. No penalty remaining. Noah last alive here, trying to hold on to that zone with Gray. Gray gets 2 very crucial picks, trying to paint the zone, but it's just a pencil. It's just a splash there. Splash does manage to get those. Splash does die and not able to get those picks. And it looks to be that Gray is holding out for another Booyah Bomb for another push of overtime. A game, 2 games back to back of overtime pushes here. It looks to be it's going to happen. popping that crab tank and Booyah Bomb, both very aggressively here. Zipcaster being popped as well. That is 3 down, a very staggered push there from Peanut Burst here. They do have crab tank online for the side of Peanut Burst here. They have to push in here. They do lose lead. Strikes do get popped, and that looks like game 2 is going to Let Me Sleep. Very, very close game once again, coming down to the wire. At the same time, it doesn't feel close. They both each get their own pushes, and then after that, it switches. But nonetheless, we will still be seeing a counter pick from the side of Peanut Burst. I believe this is the first of the entire tournament. We'll be seeing Peanut Burst make a counter pick. Let Me Sleep did have a counter pick in their last set against, who was it? Moonlight? They do make a very quick counter pick, though. And that counter pick is going to be on Splat Zone's Robo Ramen. And it looks to be that they are already ready. They know what they're doing. They have their game plans at the ready. Kyo is done fooling around with that Rapid Blaster. The Slosher's coming back out. I hope so. I almost just ended stream by accident instead of pressing transition. But here we go. Start of game number 3 in this best of 5 set here. We do see the Stamper coming back out from Sam, and we do see the Slosher coming back out from Kyo. Not much of a difference here in comps. We do see pretty much the exact same comps, just the S-Blast and the S-Blast and the Stamper being a little bit of the difference here. Jordan winning that 1v1 on that left side here. Crab Tank being popped from the side of Let Me Sleep. Let Me Sleep trying to get some picks and leeway going here. Do get that one pick onto Sam, but Sam is already back up here because of those cooler spawns. They do have Crab Tank at the ready. Sam fighting this right side with Gray does unfortunately go down. And it looks to be that Yeti is trying to push up with that Crab Tank, trying to get some paint onto that elbow, but unfortunately it does go down to that pencil here. Strikes being popped onto that elbow. Cooler being popped as well, though. They are able to hold on to that elbow for Peanut Burst here. Strikes being popped alongside Zipcaster and Crab Tank. Sam does go down to that pencil. Crab Tank is online for Yeti in the side of Let Me Sleep. Let Me Sleep popping that crab. Does get 2 very good picks there with that burst of that Crab Tank. Crab Tank pushing up onto this left side here. They are able to hold on to elbow. And this is the very winning position for Let Me Sleep. They are in a very good position here. Yeti just trying to get another cooler. Not cooler. God. Try to get another Crab Tank. Zipcaster gets absolutely 0 value. But they do push up onto elbow. Jordan just trying to live. Does not quite live. Sam does get a trade there with that pencil. Very crucial trade. Gray popping off as per usual. A very common thing we have been seeing this set. Gray doing a very good job with their directs. Does get that Booyah Bomb out onto elbow, allowing them to push up some more space here. And it looks to be that elbow is going to be the turning point. Once the side of Let Me Sleep does get that elbow once again, they are going to be able to hold on to a lot of space. Zipcaster is online for the side of Peanut Burst here. They do pop that Zipcaster. Sam going in, getting a crucial pick onto Gray there. Zipcaster does get some value, does get another pick. Even though the Zipcaster arm wasn't used, it allowed them to get some more push in with that ink recovery. I do see that Crab Tank being popped as well for Peanut Burst here. And it looks like Peanut Burst is going to be able to push up onto elbow with this paint they have here. And Zipcaster is going to be online soon for Sam. Sam trying to get some picks onto Gray. Does not quite get it. Zipcaster going to be all the way from behind. Does go down to Jordan, though. Jordan does have the strikes online, popping those strikes. Going to be pushing up with those strikes and those crab tanks and Booyah Bombs all at the same time here. Sam on this far left side just trying to get some pick onto elbow. Zipcaster being popped as well. Trying to get that pencil out, but pencil gets a very good pick here. Zone flip might go to the side of Peanut Burst here. Peanut Burst looking to get that zone lead, does not quite get it, and it looks like Let Me Sleep is able to get that zone, and Let Me Sleep being able to hold on by just a thread here, adding 48 penalty points to Peanut Burst. Crab Tank being popped from Echo on the side of Peanut Burst. They are trying to get some value off of it. They do get a trade with the buckets. Slosher does have the strikes available for the side of Peanut Burst here. Popping those strikes, being able to push up into elbow. 40 seconds remaining on their timer here. The pencil does go down on the side of Let Me Sleep. So does the splash. That is 3 down on the side of Let Me Sleep, but that is the pencil down on the side of Peanut Burst. Gray last alive here, trying to hold on to elbow for dear life, not letting Peanut Burst try to get their lead very easily here. Kyo is on this bottom right side. Gray getting a very crucial pick, popping that Booyah Bomb onto that crab tank, trying to get some paint onto the zone. Once again, last second, Let Me Sleep, holding on by just a thread into zone. Very good picks in play there from Gray, popping that Booyah Bomb onto that crab tank, not allowing them to get some value off that crab tank. There is 5 seconds remaining. Peanut Burst really needs to push in here to go down. It looks to be that an overtime push may occur, but no, Noah shutting down any paint Peanut Burst can get. And game number 3 is going to be going to Let Me Sleep. Very well played from both sides here. Both sides knew what they needed. They knew their win condition. Their win conditions were just holding on to those elbows. Once the elbows were held onto, they were able to get a bunch of penalty points and pushes in. But we are going to be seeing Peanut Burst get another counter pick. They have not done counter picks at all this entire tournament, and now they have 2 separate counter picks. Let Me Sleep has been in this position before where they have been up 2-1. The last time they did end up losing game 4, but they did manage to squeeze it out in game 5 and winner semis. So, we are waiting for the counter pick. Never mind, we are no longer waiting for the counter pick. The counter pick is Zone's Brinewater Springs. Very, very interesting pick from Peanut Burst, but I can see where we want to play this. We want to play with our crab tanks. We want to play with our Stamper. Stamper Zipcaster is very good here. This is the Zipcaster map. So, Sam probably going to stay with that Stamper and not switch on to that Decaf. And Yeti is probably going to stay with that crab tank. They're probably going to stay with those crab tanks on both sides, actually. Definitely going to be getting a lot more use out of crab tank on this map, especially because of the elevation they do have. And game number 1, 2, 3, 4 is going to be underway here. Brinewater Springs. Same comp from the side of Let Me Sleep. Kyo bringing out that Rapid Blaster instead. Kyo really trying to play into that Rapid Blaster this set. Wanting to get the advantage of them not knowing Kyo plays this Rapid Blaster. Unless they know Kyo plays this Rapid Blaster and I'm just out of the loop. Very aggro plays from Kyo and Sam on opening, allowing to get some space here to go down on the side of Let Me Sleep. But Crab Tank is popped as well to be able to hold on to a little bit of space here. Noah trying to get pick onto Kyo, does not quite get that pick. Crab Tank being popped as well. Both team members of the side of Let Me Sleep forced to jump out here. The Zipcaster and Whale both being popped here. Noah getting a very good pick onto that Zipcaster. And Booyah Bomb also being popped as well. As 2 down on the side of Peanut Burst, only being able to go into the side of Let Me Sleep for the first time this game. But it doesn't look like they're going to be able to hold on to it at all, as 2 go down on the side of Let Me Sleep. Soldier forced to jump out, trying to get a pick onto Sam, not quite going to be able to, forced to jump out once again. This is why Cooler is in the meta. You can go take a risky fight and jump right back out. Cooler Strikes and Crab Tank all being popped for the side of Let Me Sleep. Very aggressive plays there from Jordan, being able to pay off, getting a pick onto that pencil. That is 2 down on the side of Peanut Burst here. Gray playing a very aggro Booyah Bomb, trying to just hold on to this elbow space, allowing their teammates to come back into the fight here. Gray just waiting for an opportunity to try and get that pencil or that splash here, allowing the paint to go away for Jordan to push back in. Trying to get some pot shots onto that pencil, does not quite get any picks off of it though. Zipcaster being popped and getting 1 down here. 2 go down on the side of Let Me Sleep here. Crab Tank being popped from Yeti on the side of Let Me Sleep, trying to get some paint onto that other side of Zone they can't quite reach. Zone is going to be a dogfight for it. Pencil does get a crucial pick onto Jordan here. That is both of the aggros down on the side of Let Me Sleep. Yeti forced it back out here. Sam and Keo playing a very aggro 2-player game, as the Crab Tank also gets popped as well. And Whale, all specials are focused onto the side of Let Me Sleep, just allowing them to try and push into spawn here. No penalty left on the side of Peanut Burst here. This is their chance. 10 seconds remaining on Zone. Both of the painters are now down, but we have seen this before. We have seen Let Me Sleep come back from this. They're trying to get some paint onto Zone here. Not a very big zone to try and get paint for. 2 go down on the side of Peanut Burst, and Peanut Burst not able to hold on to Zone. 2 ticks remaining, and unfortunately not able to hold on to it just yet. Gray playing aggro on this left side here, forced to jump out, dies mid-air to an unfortunate lag Crab Tank. Sam dropped onto this right side here on this flank, trying to get a pick onto that pencil, but Gray is here, but Sam does not care. Sam does get 2. 3 go down on the side of 4 go down on the side of Let Me Sleep. Sam with a very good flank there, being able to capitalize off of the pen and Gray both looking at them, and the rest of the team of Peanut Burst was able to push out off of that. Zipcaster is ready for Sam, just waiting for that cooler to be popped and those strikes to be popped to be able to play a very flank heavy Zipcaster. And here it is, trying to get that pick onto the Crab Tank or the pencil. Does not quite get any value off of it. Does get a pick onto Jordan though. Yeti trying to get out alive here. Does not quite get out alive, and that is 2 down on the side of Let Me Sleep. Autospec really loving Sam here. We do see that the side of Peanut Burst is just going to be able to hold on to this. They have 30 ticks remaining left onto Zone. Zipcaster is ready for Sam. They do have to wait though for a couple more resources for the side of Let Me Sleep. Sam popping that Zipcaster, does not quite get anything. Just trying to get some paint onto Zone for the side of Let Me Sleep, but they're fighting for paint and they're not quite able to get anything. Gray does go down, but the splash does go down on Peanut Burst, and it looks like Zone is going to be able to flip to Let Me Sleep once again, very last second. Let Me Sleep being able to get some paint onto Zone when it matters. Noah trying to get a pick onto Sam, does get that pick onto Sam. The Crab Tank is available for both teams. Jordan getting a very crucial pick onto Keo here. Noah just trying to stay alive here, just getting paint onto that Zone here, forced to jump out. This is another overtime game here. This is where Let Me Sleep needs to clutch up. They need to get some picks and paint off of this. Very good pick there from Yeti, trying to get back out, does get back out. Gray getting a very good pick onto one of the painters. Yeti trying to stay alive here, does not quite get any value off of this. They do have the Crab Tank and Whales online for the side of Peanut Burst, but Sam does unfortunately go down, but they are back from cooler. Crab Tank being popped, does get that 90 onto Gray, very crucial 90, and that is going to be going to game number 5 for Peanut Burst. Very, very well played there from both teams. Peanut Burst being able to show up when it matters, when they are down, when they are out. And it looks to be that the the God, I can't speak. It looks to be that Let Me Sleep is very good at the clutch moments, but Peanut Burst is able to recognize when those clutch moments need to be stopped. They can put a shutdown to almost every single last second play that Let Me Sleep has done. We do see another counter pick coming out from Let Me Sleep, and that counter pick is going to be on Splat Zone's what is it? Splat Zone's Mako Mart. We have not seen this yet this set, but we have seen it in previous sets. This is a very strong suit for Peanut Burst, but it could also be a very strong suit for Let Me Sleep. Let Me Sleep does have that S Blast compared to the Stamper. So, the Blaster is very good here. Buckets on both sides, unless Kyo decides to go to the Rapid Blaster, which I don't think we will see on this set, on this game 5. Because Kyo is very, very, very confident on that Slosher, and Slosher is very good on this map. But we will see in short time here. We are going into game number 5, match point here, and it looks to be that not both teams, hold on just a second, both teams are running that Slosher. We do see the very same comps we have been seeing. We do see the QR from both Kyo and Sam allowing to play very aggressive openings. Gray also playing with the very aggressive openings as well. Cooler being popped from both sides on opening. Very fast coolers here. Jordan on this left side flank trying to get some value and some paint. Yeti trying to assist that, does not quite get a pick off of it, but one does go down anyway. 2 go down on both sides here, but the respawn is just quicker in Peanut Burst's favor. But Sam does go down on that flank. 3 go down on the side of Let Me Sleep. And it looks to be that Let Me Sleep is going to... Peanut Burst is going to be allowed to take the first push here. Gray trying to get a pick on a Sam, but Sam does get that pick. But 2 go down on the side of Peanut Burst here. Kyo does also go down. They have a jump into zone, but they don't see the jump. It is Sam. Sam does not quite get any value off of it, though. Gray being able to put a quick shutdown to that. Crab Tank also being popped here for the side of Let Me Sleep here. Let Me Sleep being able to retake that zone lead here. This is a very good position here for Let Me Sleep, but Kyo is popping those strikes, but they do have their 1 down here. 2 go down, actually, and it looks to be Jordan is getting another pick. They also have strikes and the cooler online. Crab Tank being popped there from the side of Peanut Burst here. Jordan just trying to play Egger on this right side. 15 takes remaining. Jordan's just not letting Kyo get back into zone. Kyo does have the strikes. Jordan's just playing really aggressive to the zone. But Kyo popping those strikes is not yet over. Never mind, it is over. And that is a very unconventional Game 5 going to Let Me Sleep. Very, very close set from both teams. We've had 3 overtime games. And just, wow. Very well fought from both teams. And that was only winners finals. We will be taking a short break and going into the set of losers finals. Once the set of losers semis is over, we will be following Peanut Burst once again, and yeah, we will be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Megalodon Monday. What number is this one? 24, I think. NA 24. Total probably like 35. I am now not by myself. I am joined by Gav and X-Man. And Timmy's not here, but he's here in spirit, and he'll be here eventually. That's your cue to say hi, guys.
What's up? What's up?
Hi guys.
Okay. The second one is X-Men, the first one's Gav. They are very much new to this commentary thing, but they want to shit talk. But I don't know
I
if
never said that.
you never said that.
I never said that.
You never
Maybe,
said
no, you
that.
want to.
Someone else said that.
But Loki, that was mostly Timmy saying that.
No, it wasn't.
That was.
It was you, bro.
It was Timmy, bro.
Anyway, I'm not alone anymore, so I'm not doing everything by myself. We are going to be going into losers finals, Moonlight versus Peanut Burst. We've already seen this. Oh, well, we haven't seen this specifically, but we've seen both teams already. And Shadow 10.
Oh, W10. And then we have like generic comp here.
Generic comp number 4. Except it's not the most generic comp ever.
I just noticed how stacked the team is one.
Okay, can Autospec do something? Okay, so we see Crab Tank already being popped and Jordan already dying. That's not Jordan, that's Kyo. We see Kyo already dying here. Moonlight's getting a very aggressive opening push here. And it looks to me that Shadow is going to be pushing up and try to get a pick, and does get a pick. And here comes Kraken, and Moonlight's just taking over at this point.
But they are. I'm surprised they didn't chase that splash more, because I feel like they could have gotten the kill on the splash if they just chased him into your base.
They're scared of the splash. They're too scared of ice. I believe that's ice. I could be lying.
It is.
I thought it was Bagel.
No, Bagel's the pencil.
Yeah, I don't know nicknames. Aliases.
I thought Biscuit was the pencil.
Oh. Maybe
That's what I
it's
thought also.
Biscuit.
It's Biscuit. It's Biscuit, Kyo, Sam. And,
Is Sam the Stamper? Is Jordan not playing then?
Jordan's on the
Jordan's
team.
on the other team.
Jordan's not even on Moonlight. What are you talking about, bro?
Jordan's on Gray's team, bro.
Okay, I thought Jordan was on Kyo's team.
Look at the Sendu challenge.
No!
Anyway.
Just- no one has their names as the real name.
Moonlight pushing up here.
Yeah. Peanut Burst almost got zone a lead, but could not quite get it because of the wrath of Moonlight.
That's a big kill.
Very good kills there.
Oh my God.
From Biscuit
We'll
slash
just unfortunately
Bagel.
Grace are alive.
Uh,
Look at that third. Oh
I
my
believe
God.
that was 3.
that is 3 down.
Might have been 4. I don't know if the crab got that kill.
Crab did get that kill. Basil getting a very good kill onto Kyo there. That's my type of
crazy,
gameplay
bro.
right there. Cooler. Sorry. The self-play
Oh,
is
you're
too
bad
big.
gameplay. Maybe Zipcast. I don't know if
Zipcaster being popped.
Basil's
Basil
behind them.
lagging to get out of the way of Sam Zipcaster. Zipcaster does go down to Omega on that right side, getting the pick onto the Zipcaster recall here. Kyo is on that left side, gonna be able to push up with that crab tank.
They're all bottom right.
Yeah, they're just all there, and Omega just goes up from behind and
Where?
absolutely destroys Kyo. And Omega dies.
Guys to ice.
They're actually just trading.
This is what top
Oh,
level
what?
is.
What happened
Now they're
there?
3 down besides Kyo in middle. They killed Nolan though.
Oh, but Sam's him.
Sam gets a
Sam
double!
Peters player alive, what?
Sam, it's like
Omega
that
here.
magic tweet where bro just said Sam just runs forward and kills your entire team.
Does. Yeah, another. Oh my God, he got the pen.
Still,
That's a big
still
kill.
killing people in their spawn.
The pen was actually such a big kill.
Kyo is trying to get a pick on the
Get that?
Shadow, but
Oh,
Omega's here.
A great play from Omega.
Oh, but Ice is him getting 2. but zone flip is still in favor of Moonlight. Moonlight was able to flip it, so there is a little bit more penalty on the side of the Peanut Burst. But Peanut Burst is...
Sam needs some help.
Huh?
Sam needs some help. Try and take top left. They could have taken that.
Maybe. It looks like the side of Peanut Burst is going to be taking lead here. And they are going to be... Moonlight's going to be trying to push back in with specials, but Omega gets absolutely destroyed by the breakfast pencil.
They're trying to get too greedy with that bubble, trying to get it too far in zone, I think. But they are back
That was
with
a
it
big
now.
zip. Oh, he couldn't get
Zip
it.
now behind them.
I'm just going to put it back on Sam POV.
Yeah, just like only spectate Sam. Let's be honest.
Okay, well...
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Hey, Basil.
Apparently.
Cracking
Wait,
it.
big Kraken coming in.
Like
Yeah.
Kraken.
Oh!
What did they even die to? They got
He died to
one
a
shot
wall.
by the pencil. No, he literally got one shot. How's that fair?
Oh, but two go down from the flank. Who's on the flank?
But we have crab tank.
Omega.
Really, they just hold the crab tank.
We're
But
trying...
no.
Can we paint the zone challenge? Thank you, Moonlight. We are going to be pushing up into zone with Kraken
Like,
and
Moonlight's in a
Bubble
really
here.
good spot right here.
Yeah, this is a very good position. Unfortunately for
They're
them,
behind
that
them, though.
Kyo is behind
Oh, they
them,
do.
and they have a jump.
Wait,
Omega
gets
needs
this
to
big.
camp this.
Oh.
Nice. Two go down on the side of Moonlight, though.
Looks like they have to paint here, they have to paint.
Oh
Oh,
my
it's just
God.
They
Omega.
paint two go down.
Oh my God!
It's safe.
Oh my God!
Moonlight clutches that up.
Omega painting, like,
Wait,
their
Omega
life's
is the
dependent
best.
on them. Okay, the Blaze is crazy. But
Well, I mean, Omega just won the game, no?
that is true.
True.
Still Blaze.
That
Oh,
was almost bad because Omega couldn't kill, but they got away with it.
yeah. A very good job there from both teams. Very solid first game. And I don't know if you guys know this, but it's counter picks and best of 5 for losers finals.
Oh, dude.
So, Moonlight...
Do we know what maps they chose as their map pools? So I check that.
I can check that. Hold on. So, our... Never mind, I can't see that.
It's like, I feel like if I'm Kyo's team here, I go like Museum because Pen Umbrella, and then you have Slosher and Stamper on Museum and Pencil. Like,
True? Sorry, I'm half
Kinda
paying
so.
attention to you.
I'm kind of surprised we see 96 Tent though, actually. Instead of them just going like full meta with Splash and S-Blast and stuff. But
I'm glad they're going in. I honestly think they're better on like their main weapons instead of trying to flex them meta.
Our
That's
counter
true.
pick is Bluefin Depot Zones, a Battle Dojo classic here.
Yo, who's running this tournament, bro?
This is a Battle Dojo classic. Literally H2O finals, every H2O qualifier, Grands always had Bluefin. And the
People
teams
still
picked
play this
it.
tournament.
The teams picked it. I didn't pick it. Don't blame me. I agree with it though.
I guess something I don't know about it.
You don't
Yeah,
know?
they must have put it in a map pool.
They must have.
What's Timmy? Oh my God.
Is Timmy in VC?
Yo, what's up, Timmy?
oh, Timmy.
Timmy, we're live in our set, by the way, just to let you know.
What's happening?
We're live in our set. It's Moonlight versus Peanut Burst. Moonlight is up 1-0.
Cool.
Peanut Burst is Kyo, Sam, Ice, and Biscuit / Bagel. And Moonlight is
Biscuit's
Nolan, Basil, Shadow, Omega.
Shoot, so a lot of good teams.
That's
Sure.
how we're stacked.
This tournament
So
is
who's on-
stacked. I wonder why.
Who's on Kenya Burst?
Kyo, Sam, Echo, and Echo, which is Ice, and who did you guys say this was? Biscuit or Bagel?
It's best.
One of them.
One of them. It's one of.
It's a
It's
pace
good.
It
It's
is
okay,
1,000,000% biscuit.
It is Biscuit. Okay. Anyway,
We're not on stream right now, are we? Okay.
we are on
Here
stream.
we are.
Oh shoot, okay.
Anyway,
Alright, so this is game 2.
game
Moonlight
number
versus
2. We are going
Yep.
to be seeing.
Detail 1096, pretty classic.
Same comps.
This is like the most basic comps I've ever seen. Okay, makes sense.
Basic comps when we see Tentabrella and 96 Galdeco.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
I-
really know what team is
It's
picking
basic
down.
for Moonlight. Okay, it's basic for Moonlight. Like that's all what they play. Like it's all their mains.
Okay, well, duh. There's $100 on the line.
I mean, when people play their main weapons.
Okay, so we got okay. Good stuff. Kyo getting absolutely inted by Omega's decaf. Nice.
Omega just rushing up and it's paying off every single time. Sam popping Zipcaster from behind, absolutely
That was a good
destroying
throw.
the shit out of Shadow. And Omega
And
gets
Omega got
away.
caught by Kyo. He got his revenge. Yeah.
And Kyo kills
Oh, that's a
Nolan
big cancel
on
on the Kraken.
zone. Kyo managing to
Kyo,
jump
ooh,
out once
nice
again
jump.
as well. Has the strikes ready.
Nice
Striking
bubble. Oh,
bubble.
Shadow gets caught.
And Biscuit slash Bagel being able to do some work here and getting the pick onto, yeah. Who was it that died?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think Shadow died to the strikes. No. Okay, now we got Nolan on the Kraken doing. I'm moving him off
Not
zone.
really doing much. I'm not. gonna
Yeah, I was
lie.
gonna say it moved him out of zone though. Nice bubble set up
It
in
got the
zone.
bubble in.
True.
Zuka barely kills the crab. That was a bit close. Now we got Basil. Should be able to get zone. We got the 3v2 here.
They
so
can't get
should-
zone. Wait, that was actually
No, but
bad.
it's
They used a
flat.
lot of specials.
But it's Splash and Pen, so they don't get zone. Makes sense. And another Coolie cycle.
Oh, Shadow's there.
Basil's just trying to
Ooh, yeah.
do something, but she's just not able to, like, get any space to push up.
Finally gets capped though. Kyo is on the other side of Narnia right now.
I thought that was.
Yeah, we're watching pencil gameplay. I'm switching it.
Yeah, why
Yeah, I was
don't
gonna
we?
say.
Shadow does go down.
the
to
crab?
go down.
Oh, wait,
Crab
Ice is
double?
crazy.
Wait, hold up, Brennan.
Oh,
Brennan gets squad.
You're
Oh,
playing
damn.
Splash. You paint zone.
Sam popping
And we get
Zipcaster.
Nolan
Zipcaster's
taking
now over.
solo 1v3 on right gets destroyed. But it was able to divert attention a bit.
Well, they're staggered.
Now the
Okay,
Zuka
but
comes
Sam's
out.
here.
Ooh.
Oh, Kyo. Wait, is that
Sam's
Sam?
a
No,
good-
that's Sam.
Sam, yeah.
Yeah.
This is Sam.
Oh, Sam's cooking. Sam's cooking.
Sam gets
Brennan
absolutely
gets
destroyed by
scared.
Basil.
Okay, Omega get a quad. Come on, Omega. We need
Kyo
a
on
quad
the
here.
flank, trying to get Omega. Omega and Kyo having the 1v1 of a century, and it ends in a trade.
Oh.
Shadow on
Shadow
the
is-
flank.
Well,
Has
Kyo had
Zuka
Kuro.
ready.
No, Omega Kuro.
We got Zuka. We got the splash down. This could be good. They've got
Splash
the Coolie set up, but it
downs.
doesn't look like they're gonna be able to cap.
Where
Doesn't
are you
look
finding
like they're
splash
gonna be able to
What kind of game are you playing? We have a
What
Zuka.
are-
They got the splash. Okay, they got the splash
Okay.
taken.
Oh,
and
Sam!
double.
It's just Superman.
Super Sam.
Super
Nolan
Sam.
gets
Wait, I like that.
96 RNG. Doesn't get any value out of that jump,
We
unfortunately.
get lead here, though.
Wait, yeah, we get
Oh,
lead
they're
here.
Do they? Oh shoot! And Sam's running in with it, and he's gonna get quad.
Now Sam dies here.
He's so weak. Oh my
Never
god,
mind.
he's so weak.
Sam
Okay,
is
Sam's
just crazy at the video game. Sam trying to just push
No,
up, get a
he's
pick
just
onto
going.
Basil. Basil
And
just
Basil
says no.
And now Kyo's doing something.
Oh, that's a
big kill. That's a big
That
kill.
is
That's a massive pick from the
good
pen.
kill.
They should be able to get lead here as well. They have Zuka ready though, so they have Zuka Kraken now, so they can retake. They popped in the Zuka, but the sword's gone, so they can't really push with anything. And the Zuka
Yeah.
gets almost no value, only getting Kyo, and it's just
I feel like
Kraken left,
Quad
and they
Kill's
need
Kraken, right?
Bane. They just gotta run
Yeah, I
in and
think
do something.
Can't paint with Kraken, though.
And,
Yeah.
and Sam doing Sam
Yeah,
things.
Sam's just the
Yeah.
greatest.
Sam's just being Sam, and that is their counter pick for a reason. It is now
Yeah.
1-1. Best of
Wait, they
five.
kind of picked Bluefin?
And it worked.
It worked, did it
Yeah,
not?
I'm
So
disgusted.
now, if I'm Moonlight, we just go Barnacle and Dime now.
If I'm
I'm-
Moonlight, I just pick anything that isn't blue.
What about Mako Mart though? What if you go Mako Mart, go 10 Carbon?
Washer.
10 Carbon.
That's a good point.
Who plays
Yeah, but
Carbon?
it's Carbon.
Oh, right.
But it's Carbon.
You think
Exactly,
who
it's
plays Carbon?
No,
Oh, heck
ignore
no.
me,
Oh.
ignore me, ignore me, ignore me.
Oh, wait, hold
They
up,
have, like,
hold up.
the
Ezra.
Carbon
No.
Well, they wouldn't do that. They don't have enough paint if they do that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's. But they didn't have any paint with that last comp, anyways. They had a 96 in the tent.
You can have paints, 10 paints.
They
No
have
one
paints
goes
a lot-
Splash.
A lot more than you think.
Yeah, but it was just the decav and the pen, and that's it. Like they were getting just hard out painted by the splash pen.
Yeah, they were actually. But like,
Like they had
I feel like
they had that one.
the
push.
decap works so well in Barnacle with the bubble, and then the dash covers both of the flanks so well. Like, we just go
I know,
Barnacle.
because they had that one push where they got it like a good 3v2 and Splash and Pen just held zone while the others respawned for free.
Yeah.
Actually, real quick, can I join spec?
No.
But I don't want to watch Pen. I don't want to watch Pen gameplay though.
Bro, I switched it off pen gameplay. Stop complaining.
Okay, fine.
This guy only complains.
Yeah.
I mean, it's valid watching pen gameplay.
That's true, but like, still. Moonlight taking a bit of time here to try and find their counter pick.
Is it zones only?
It is zones only, yes.
Okay, yeah. So if you're Moonlight, I forgot what the map's on. Hold on. Is it any map you can counter pick?
No. Each team picks 6 maps beforehand. And
Can they counter pick from that list?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
And
You
Do we have
can't
access to their list?
You
What?
can't pick 2 maps, right?
Do we have access to the Moonlight list?
No, we don't have access to the lists, but we are going to be going to Mahi Mahi Resort.
Again,
That's
good.
smart. I like that. Yeah, the carbon can be an absolute demon
Now,
under the
you
ledges
guys
if they
are
want.
about to have your socks blown off. Kyo is not going to be playing Slosher.
Play
What?
Wiper
No.
Wiper?
or S Blast.
Wiper?
No.
The sword's definitely gonna come out here. There's no way the sword
Make
doesn't
some
come out
guesses
here
now.
for-
What
yeah.
do y'all think Kyo is going to be
Machine
playing?
or something? You
Machine.
can play Pro because he made that one tweet.
He's going to be
The
playing what?
Forge?
Pro because he
Forge
made that
Pro.
one tweet.
No.
Machine.
No, but I think
No.
we can see from basically after you win. I think we're gonna see Pen,
Okay, well, that's Kyo's working
defi-
for. So.
definitely a sword from Sam, probably another splash from Ice, and then
What
I
if
could
Sam
see.
goes Wiper and Kyo goes Stamper?
But we're not last resort, bud. Okay, we're not last
What if we are
resort.
though? What if we
Oh
are?
my god,
though?
we're not last resort. We're not last. Sorry.
I think Kyo's gonna go S blaster bucket. There's no way. Like we're not last resort, and swords just uber dominant on this map. So I think we could see the Omega Carbon or V-Roller though, so that could be interesting.
He goes Big Swig.
Nah, he's 6 decaf. They just wanted this for 10, I assume.
I thought we were trying to be insightful.
No, isn't this like a really bad carbon map?
Not
think
really.
so,
You have the
That's what
it's not
Namaka said. Is
terrible.
it's bad for Carbon.
And
Yeah, but in
bubble.
lockouts you have
And
those
bubble's
absolute
really
ledges.
good.
You have those ledges you can just be a demon under though.
The
On
DK is
ledge.
crazy on this map, man.
Anyway, game number 3. And in game number 3, we are going to be seeing Kyo Rapid Blaster.
Same comp from
No shot.
what
Oh my
the
god, we are.
shit,
What? Wait,
double
how do you know
A?
that? How did you know that?
Because
Because
Kyo
it's
has
better
been
in
playing
both.
it literally the rest of this entire tournament. This is the 3rd set I have watched of Kyo. Every single time it's been Brine Water or Mahi, Kyo has gone Blaster. And then Kyo has gone right side and died every single time as well.
He didn't die this
But he
time.
didn't die.
He
He didn't
doesn't
He's
die.
gonna
this
die in
time.
3 seconds, watch.
3.
3, 2...
No.
Okay,
Bro,
whatever.
bro is not the predictor.
My bad.
Sam is getting crushed, but he somehow lives. Might get a sneaky pick on left here, but there's no one there, and he gets killed by Omega.
Jumping
Honestly,
off.
can we nerf Cooler? I don't want to see Leapfrog for the entirety of this Splatoon tournament. Can we nerf Cooler, please?
No. Shadow Popping Zuka does get
Ooh.
one.
Big
Oh,
kill.
okay.
Oh,
Big
they're gonna
kill.
take so much space. Oh my
Wait,
god.
Shadow's gonna run in with this.
Shadow's
Get it.
invisible.
Oh, that's a nice. Shadow
Shadow's
should be able
just
to live
stalling
here,
for
but there's
time
a board,
here.
and we're Leapfrogging still.
That's a
The
big
bubble's
bubble.
Oh, but now we got decamp set up.
Wait, there's only
this could-
30
this
seconds
could
left
be-
of zone here. Oh,
This
but
could
we
be
need
the
2
zero.
down.
Two go down.
We still have Kraken though.
We
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 still
still
have
have Kraken, so
penalized.
they gotta be sneaky.
Oh. Oh, Kraken
Wait,
behind.
wait.
I can run though.
Wait, they can jump to the Kraken.
They're gonna jump now.
No,
There's no way
he's-
they don't
he's
jump
just
out.
gonna die.
And we're dead. No.
Good push though.
Kyo on the right side, trying to pressure out Basil, not allowing her
Getting
to
some
just
pretty
get
good
jumps
prep.
in.
Didn't get
And
killed by
Kyo
Zuka, and
jumps.
we're jumping.
Moonlight dies. Not Moonlight. Omega dies.
And it's just Basil left making the last stand. Does get the
Wait,
pick.
got
though.
it.
Basil gets the huge pick, but she jumps
And
out.
live.
It's only 2 left from Moonlight. They might, or from FQ win. They might be able to
The
move
bubble's
in.
big here, and they get the Gant.
Oh,
never-
very good
Okay,
prediction
okay,
from
that was
Omega.
close. There was a jump.
Oh!
Yo! Oh! What?
No.
I thought the fucking fell in the end.
Bro, Moonlight would have actually got clowned this tournament because last time they were on stream playing Mahi, Nolan got knocked off on Kraken, like off the map.
Well, Omega's the greatest in the world.
Crab Tank is ready.
Alright, wait, hang on. We're gonna see an ice crab triple here. Watch. Actually,
Okay.
never mind. It's gonna get Zuko'd immediately. No, it's gonna
There's
get.
Zuka
I
and
take back that
Kraken, bro,
statement.
it's over.
Yeah. Oh wait, never mind. The Kraken's
It's a
dead.
big
You know,
kill.
we have to get value out of this.
Oh my god,
It's
bomb
over.
Oh,
kills.
Crab's getting
He
shredded.
died to the bomb on the crab.
Wait, we're still getting paint though.
We
Remember?
died
Wait,
to...
No.
They died to
It's
mines.
over, it's over.
The mines.
Mines are broken. Oh
The
my
mines
god.
actually clutched up.
Mines are busted. And Moonlight 22 point... No, Moonlight taking the set... Not taking the set.
Is this BO5?
Yeah, it's BF5. Getting
Up to
the
1.
game 2. And we are going to be heading into another game here of Peanut Burst Counterpicks.
I'm not doing peanut. Can I just call them FD win, man? I'm not calling them.
It's not
What
FT
is
win.
is
It's not
it's-
FT win. It's Peanut Burst.
I'm just saying, Stan. I'm just saying, think about it, okay? Think about it.
It's FT win plus
And-
dice.
Stan's on the Neo. Ice was FT win in the past, though, so like it's
I know.
basically FT. And like Peanut Burst, like it doesn't roll off the tongue.
Okay, my bad.
It
It doesn't
falls
roll
off
off
the
the
tongue, it
tongue.
you know what I mean. It's like it's not FT win. You know, like.
It's not FT win.
It's not a.
You'll never be here.
We're not calling
Oh
that.
wait, are we just auto locking Mako Mart here for Peanut Burst?
We are.
I mean,
We're
No
just
question,
going
no
with
question
it.
in mind. Are we gonna see the KOS blast or the KO bucket?
We're
As
gonna
you're
be
looking
seeing
at it, what are
Kyo
we seeing?
bucket. We're not going.
I
We're
don't
seeing
know.
Kyo bucket.
Kyo does not play S Blast.
Really?
No. When have you
I mean,
seen
you
Kyo
could-
play S
you-
Blast?
You could.
I don't
though,
know,
That weapon's overpowered.
I feel like Kyo would play S blast. Like
I can play S
he's
Blast.
played Blaster before. Just played Rapid. Like
Oh,
S blast, it feels like a Kyo weapon. You know, like it's big,
I
it's
see it.
annoying, and it kills stuff.
Big and annoying and kills stuff.
I mean,
Just
they're
how I
all
like my
bucket.
Splatoon
No,
weapons.
but think about it, like it's like bucket. It's like bucket. It's like V blast. It's big AOE and it kills stuff. Like, what more do you need?
You got a point.
I guess.
Why would I
Will we
just
see the
have-
Omega? Wait, we might see the Omega carbon here.
I
Let's see.
doubt it, because Bubble's also just good. Yeah.
Oh yeah, same comp from Moonlight as always, and ooh,
Wiper.
A
Hey,
wiper
hey,
coming in
Wiper.
from Sam.
I like that from
oh,
Sam.
Sam, you better cook. I believe in you. I believe in you. Wait, is he gonna do the right flank thing? Hang on, can we go to Sam POV real quick?
Sam
He's
is
doing left
on
flank.
the left side here. Playing very aggro.
Getting almost no. Not.
There
Oh,
we
wait, Sam's
go.
doing-
We're playing some aggro
Wow.
now. Cooler is pop. Sam jumping back out, playing leapfrog here, going to get the cooler. Has the hammer at the ready, throwing it into
The 10's
literally
down.
a
Oh, wait.
crowd of people.
What's
Doesn't
it
get
down?
anything out of it though. Wait,
And Basil
No.
hits the pick.
good read by Basil there.
Yeah, Shadow
Shadow
is
might be
here,
up here,
but he's
but-
getting straight
Nice.
out.
Ooh. Good movement.
Good living from
Yeah.
Shadow there.
We have Zuka Kraken here. We might be able to get some value.
Ooh,
Sam,
we
what?
have
the
Sam
Sam
on this
Wiper-
flank.
That's
Okay,
good.
Sam Wiper's
Nice.
cooking. Nice. 2v3. We should be able to get zone off this, right?
Pop.
Zuka on the pen.
Pen runs away though. That pen's not gonna die to Zook. We got one more shot left.
Ooh, almost
And the
did.
pen lives.
Shadow's still on this flank.
Shadow could honestly just full send it and just
I don't
go.
know.
Wait, is Shadow's
They
actually
know.
full sending it?
Shadow's alive though. And
wait,
gets
that was
the
the
Yo,
jump.
nice
that's
shield
big.
play.
That's so big.
That is
That was
so
some really
clutch.
nice shield play.
That's
Yeah,
a
they're looking out
very
for the shield
good
as well,
play
yeah.
there.
Wait, Nolan's holding down the left. Might actually live here.
Look at the Kraken.
Oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
Moonlight is
Being a
doing an
menace,
amazing
Nicholas
job
got
of
the Kraken
living.
up.
And
Needs
they
to
get
get
a
a pick
lead.
out of it or something.
They got a lead out of that.
Oh, no need to get out.
Go
We
jump
need to get
stop
out,
though.
guys.
Nolan is cooked there.
Waited and
So,
jumped for too long with Kraken.
Are you underwater, X-Men?
Yeah, you kind of are.
it does kind of sound like.
Bro is underwater.
It looks Looks like Peanut Butter Stew's gonna get the lead here, though.
Yeah. TL popping the strikes.
Mega goes down.
Oh, yeah,
trying to
and
push up with the
oh.
strikes.
We do have a
Crab
Zuka.
popped.
We do have Zuka up for Moonlight, though, and it looks like they'll have Kraken soon as well. See if we can get any value out of it. Yeah, we've got Zuka, Kraken, Bubble.
Oh,
We
wow.
need to be able to push in with these specials, though.
I'm gonna go here.
We got
Hammer
Sam,
throw.
wait, Sam Hammer? Oh, I guess
I was
nothing,
gonna say Sam could have
unfortunately.
like swung the hammer though.
Okay,
Oh, wait,
Sam's
Sam?
here.
Oh! Sam Wiper! Sam Wiper!
Sam
Oh.
does
Kraken.
die though.
Yup.
And it's just Biscuit slash Bagel remaining.
Yeah. It's Biscuit. We know that
It is
now.
Biscuit? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get it right, Timmy.
They go for fun.
Oh, wait, we got a Sam Wiper diving in. Somehow lives.
No
And there's
one's
crabs, so they're
trying to
immediately
jump
gonna flip
shot
on
Sam
with this.
here. Sam does
That's a big
go
kill.
down.
It does take a lot of
Oh,
attention
wait, we're
back.
losing
Right?
zone.
Feel the hole.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
No one
He
put
actually
down the crab,
pulled
we
so
get
much
some
attention.
well-timed
That was a great
strikes
play.
here.
Hammer.
And another throw
Hammer
is
gets
down.
the pick on
Oh,
the pen.
Hammer
That's
gets the pen.
huge. Huge pick
They're
there.
just running it. Oh, wait, Shadow? Shadow? Oh, no.
There's
Wait,
just
no
no
one-
one on the right side here. Popping Kraken.
Maybe
It's
he has
just
to just
the old
live
mid.
there. If he overheats again.
Back to his team.
Alright, Sam's fighting back right. Oh,
Oh,
wait, he
huge
might have.
pick.
Wiper.
Zuka is
It's still double as well. Oh, they
We do have a crab up
they
there.
are- they're
Oh,
close to
yeah.
strike.
They don't even need crab here, but they do.
Oh, the
They popped
90.
anyways for good measure. Should be able to clean
Oh,
clean
got
Basil
out.
off, but Basil did get out, yeah. We got one dropping right here. Is able to cap zone with the strikes, and we got thrown hammer. Man, can Sam do something with hammer other than throwing it? I know it got buffed, but like,
It's just a nuke though if you just throw it.
Oh,
Yeah, but he's
man,
gotten one kill, I
doing
think.
wonders. Has Kraken ready.
Oh, that's
Oh,
my
KO
God.
gets
Down
the
now.
jump out.
No one's got
it's
so
hard
many
to take
Kraken.
there.
knocked up the ledge. Just forced to back up as well.
They actually have pretty low
Sam Wiper,
Gotta
it's Sam
go.
on.
Well,
Yeah,
One
they
goes
have
down,
no
and there goes the bubble.
penalties
one
goes
gone.
down.
They need to get
It's
rid
up
of
there.
it.
Done. And, yeah.
Huge
Nice.
pain
They're
bubble.
gonna use that. With a low penalty as well.
There is
Moonlight
the
doesn't
bucket
have a
behind
lot.
us, but they're dead. They're 3 dead.
It's just Biscuit.
That's where they
Oh,
go.
wait,
They're-
we
With this-
die? No, we
oh
don't.
Crab here.
Huge
Crab
wave
half
by
strikes.
Mega.
They still have time.
We have crab. Oh, we have cooler crab. They should be
Yeah, I
able to
think-
get
I
it.
They
think
just
Moonlight
have one.
Moonlight has to play for a pick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
down.
devastating.
Biscuit.
That's devastating.
No.
They
He
used
took
very
it.
there early though. They could still come back.
And Wiper goes down. If they get the kill on Cleo, ooh.
There's a
Okay.
hammer though. No,
Oh,
they,
yeah,
can,
wait.
they can hammer
No
the
one's
bubble.
in.
Sam,
You can save the bubble.
Wait, no
No, he's the
in.
greatest.
Sam dies.
The Kraken.
They can save bubble. They're not close to
If
anything.
no one can overheat. He has to live.
They have bubble, but they have no. They might
They're
have
gonna,
strikes
they're gonna
for
get grabbed. I don't
Wait,
think
no one lives
they're
here.
gonna have. They're
They
gonna
can
have
shred the
strikes at
bubble,
very
can't
end.
they?
They
They
have
need
crab
another
though.
pick. No one's
I
in a
don't know
great spot
how
here.
close is strikes.
Oh.
We're not too close.
Gotta
We
go
have hammer
down.
for bubble.
Wait, we can win that.
Sam's
Bubbles up.
one.
Bubbles up with hammer. There's
Oh,
hammer.
No.
But no one's
Yeah, the
here.
strikes
No
are
one's
down.
here. No one's here. No one's here.
It's just
No, that's
Oh.
the strikes.
Oh. Dude, no
Sorry.
one was putting in so much work in the last few fights.
Game
I was
5.
in that
No one got so many Krakens as well.
Yeah. Wow, these games are so fun to watch. Oh my god.
We are going to be heading to a game number 5 once again. Very close sets so far. And I just want to give a
Go on.
shout out to the people that have played and are playing in my events. Means the world to me. And it's great to have sets like this that you can watch and commentate and have the pleasure of, you know.
Hold up, can you send me the live stream link? I'm just gonna send it in the Ford server because some people still use it.
It's
This
just
is such a crazy set, and it's not even finals.
SEO underscore
Well,
SPL.
Losers finals. It is the semifinals pretty much.
It's losers finals.
basically-
Semifinals was so close too. Even though it was a 3-0, it was super close. Like literally every single game went to overtime.
Are we
Winners
doing-
finals,
is it
3
bracket
out of
reset
the
for
5
finals?
games went to overtime.
Is there a bracket reset for finals?
Yes.
Ooh. Wait, so who's in the finals then? Through winners.
Oh, Gray team. Gray,
Yep.
Jordan, you, and Yeti.
Wait, who is? Who's Jordan? I've seen like on X rank and stuff, but like, who is that?
He's like the 6,000 X power player.
No, I know, but like, is it just new player?
No, he's played for a while. He just been big on solo queue and not big on comp. But since he got the highest X power worldwide, he's been doing more comp stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, he beat Melon? What the heck? He beat Melon? Nice.
Yeah, he got like 5,600 or something.
5,800, I thought, or something like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
But then he lost one set and got minus 1,000.
And then just quit.
Which is like fair enough.
Yeah, I don't
No, it's
blame
not.
you.
It's 1,000, bro. That's a lot of
Okay, we
points.
got
No, I mean,
going
it's
down
fair that he
to
quit.
the final counter pick.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think we're gonna see any comp changes from Peanut Burst or from Moonlight, for that matter?
Barnacle, I think we're gonna see same comps.
Yeah,
same
same
time.
thing
Well,
probably.
I think Sam's going back to Stamper, but
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because this
Yeah.
is if you can. This could be a Wiper map, but I don't think I see Wiper on this map.
Stamper is like
I feel like we go
covers the
decaf
flame
here.
too.
I feel
Sorry?
like we see Sam decaf here.
I don't
see
think
it.
we do. I don't see it. There's nothing that you really need the bubble for on Moonlight. Like they have the Shadow Zuka, but that's it.
Mm.
I think that Stamper does really well into decav, so I think they're going to keep the Stamper for the decav to.
And there's that bottom ledge thing that you can do to absolutely poke the crap out of court.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with Stamper you can reach all the way across, so that's massive pressure.
Same
Yeah,
comp.
Same
Stamper
come
here.
from Moonlight, and we're gonna see the Stamper.
Oh,
And
Neo
Splash.
Splash.
Neo Splash.
Ooh, that's interesting.
No,
Double
that's
No
strikes
smart.
crap.
counter the bubble.
That's smart. Omega's gonna be having a lot of bubbles for this map. Like, Omega has LDE this map.
True. True.
Those
Actually.
bubbles are just gonna get shredded by what the heck happened there?
Ice
He's dead.
Ice is already
Dies
dead.
instantly.
Shadow pushing up, being very aggro, and already killing Ice.
If they can get another kill here, that's gonna be big. It's really lockout heavy.
Yeah. Especially with a 10 to 96 and decav.
And no, Peanut Burst is able to pick off Omega, getting a bit staggered out there. Shadow Wind jumps out, playing Leapfrog again. Got the Sam Zip, doesn't look like it's gonna get too much value, but it does get pressure.
Oh, Sam might be dead.
Nolan Kraken?
Never mind.
Kraken.
He does survive
No,
it. Wait, that Kraken might get caught out now.
Keep it at bay.
The Kraken's gonna die.
Kraken's
He's
dead
getting
here.
caught in the
Wait.
Wait, no way.
Wait, Zuka.
Okay. That was still
Oh.
pretty good distraction, though, to not die immediately.
Yeah, they're all looking at Nolan there.
But there's two
Nice
behind.
bubble from Omega in mid, jumps back again into court. Kiel is doing a ton of stuff in court. They're keeping them all contained. Does die.
They have strikes already. They do pop strikes.
Just gonna be infinite strikes here from Peanut Burst, I feel like.
Yeah.
And there's nothing to do about that
Nolan
other
goes
than
down.
We're close to bubble.
Omega looking a bit weak here.
Oh,
Got
no.
dodged to the
Dash
wall.
into the bomb.
Oh wait, good
big
kill.
kill.
Oh, wait,
I don't know.
Shadow has Zuka as well.
Oh, but Shadow's dead too.
I
Oh,
think
no,
it.
good.
Wait,
but we're
Wait,
dead.
hold on.
Wait,
There's
we're doing
the
a bubble here.
bubble up.
We do a bubble Zuka.
Kraken?
We do
They
a
have to paint. They can't use Kraken. They have to paint.
Ping, ping, ping,
We
ping.
need something on the paint on the zone here. We need to paint
Oh,
the zone.
it's
Ooh.
over.
We didn't.
The double strikes bomb.
Very
Coming out
unconventional game 5, but you know what? It's okay. Oop, not 5.
It was 5.
No, I mean, I set the
Oh,
score
the
to
score.
5. Very
guys,
unconventional game 5, but
I'm playing X-Wing for the first time in like a couple months.
and that is Moonlight eliminated. But thank you so much to Moonlight for showing up. But don't you
Really
guys
good performance.
don't you guys
Really
go
great
anywhere?
performance.
We will be right back with a set of Peanutburst versus what's the other team?
I don't know, like the gray one. The gray one.
I'm just gonna put Gray Pickup.
Let me
Oh,
sleep.
let me sleep.
Let me sleep.
Alright, that makes sense.
Jordan Gray, you Getty.
We will
That
be
makes sense.
seeing that set shortly. We will be right back. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Megalodon Monday. We are here with Peanut Burst versus Let Me Sleep. This is a rematch of Winners Finals. As we saw in Winners Finals, it was a very close set, with 3 out of the 5 games going to overtime. I am joined once again by Timmy, Gav,
Hello.
and X-Man.
What's up?
Sup. I will be joining the lobby shortly. And yeah. This is not the lobby.
We're cooking.
We're cooking, yep. So, as I previously mentioned, these sets have been close. Let Me Sleep is on the winner's side, and Peanut Burst is on the loser's side. Best of 5.
What's that mean?
Best of
Is there,
5.
is there a bracket reset?
There is a bracket reset, yes.
Ooh.
There is a bracket reset. And chat, I'm not alone anymore. I have friends commentating with me.
Yay.
Yay!
What?
Yay! Okay. We are
Oh,
going
I'm
to
sorry,
be
but in the
seeing...
extra game, I got him locked in.
Bro, this guy said, let me get 2 minutes to type out these names, right? Like the Let Me Sleep names. So give me 2 minutes. He says, I think I can get an X-rank game in. I think I can
You
get an
think comp
X-rank
players
game.
can join a PB in under 2 minutes?
I think I can get an X-rank game in.
I get a Sudoku
Sorry?
set in.
I can get a Sanuki set in, yeah.
Okay, fine.
Minecraft Maze Duel in?
Wait, one's on me.
Look, I'm gonna be done this game before the set starts. I'm calling it right now. I've got a minute 30 left. And it's Rainmaker as
Are
well.
you
So
winning though?
Bro.
I am winning though.
Good job. Wait, what comps are we gonna see from Let Me Sleep? What did they play last time?
Because we know what Peanut Burst is gonna run. I think we just saw.
They played
I imagine
S-Blast.
Merrick.
S-Blast from Gray.
What a nerd.
Splash from Yeti. Slosher from Jordan. And Pen from you.
So it's like mirror comps, but it's S-Blast instead of Slosher, or instead of Stamper.
Correct, yes.
So basically, the more annoying burst bomb weapon.
Yeah, so we have Metacomp
Correct.
number 1 and 2.
We have, yes,
Yep.
we have Metacomp number 1 and Metacomp number 2. But
This is why Loki wanted Moonlight to win, because they play cooler weapons.
you can't have
Yeah, they put
bias.
Tent, so that is a cooler weapon.
I like Tent, bro. I like Tent.
But why did you drop 10? Like, our 10 comps were cooking with 4.
'Cause I wasn't
I think
good at it.
I think we disbanded because you dropped
So I
10.
wasn't
I think
good
that's
at it.
I for like 2 days.
Bro was not good at 10. And just get the Shadow Wind coaching, bro.
Why didn't I think of that?
Exactly. Or get my coaching. I'm the best 10 player around.
Yeah, I'm just getting Div 17.
Anyway, we're joining the lobby now. We're starting on Hagglefish zones. The password's incorrect.
Bro thinks he's invited to the room.
Be
Timmy's
quiet.
definitely gonna finish the game.
Oh, wait. Hang on. I won. I won, guys. SEO, you owe me $5. I was right.
Why do I owe you $5?
I don't know. I want $5.
You are not
There.
monkey. Okay.
My X-rank game is over. We won. I did terrible, but we ball, and we've got in the burst versus, and the comp players aren't even in the PB yet. What I say?
I actually hate this Timmy guy.
Yeah, this Timmy guy is not getting reinvited.
This
He was
Timmy
fine.
guy is never coming back.
Yo, why'd you
Yeah,
leave
do you
the
wanna-
PB?
Because
Do you want to
I'm
earn a
having
wiper 1v1 while we're waiting with comp players?
a wiper 1v1?
Wiper
Oh, no,
1v1. Let's
yeah.
go.
No. It's not gonna take that
What?
long for them to join the room.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm Tanuki sets.
Yeah. Can I get a quick Sanuki set in first, guys?
Okay, what if we just do a quad wiper Senduki set? We just run them over immediately.
But we're casting right now.
Guys, yeah, I was gonna say, we're literally casting grand finals of a tournament with $100 on the line. And all zones with top level talent, and bro saying we should go play Quad Viper and Sendoku.
We should bitch
Oh, wait,
this
hold up.
crap
All players
and
join the
play
PB, and we've got. Is this a pick by the winners, or is this just the default map?
It's picked by both teams.
Okay, so this is just the default map then. Like Haggle Zones is just the default. The winners map pick advantage.
No, it's picked by both teams. It's random out of the common map modes of the teams.
Okay, so we got all right. Game 1, we got zones on hallway map number 1, the original.
Uh-huh.
There's
Comps.
3 hallways.
Okay, hallway map, Grace, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Comps. We got Peanut Burst with Biscuit or Bagel on the pen. We think it's Biscuit, but we'll never really know.
We will know, it's
Biscuit,
just
1
biscuit.
million and 10%.
Okay, cool.
No, because Bagel wears the
You
bike
got the
helmet.
visor thing. Oh, the bike. Oh, yeah, you're right.
Also
And
Biscuit.
also,
Okay, so we got
Bagel's
ice
name on
on, like-
Sendu is literally Bagel.
Okay, cool. Alright, we got Echo / Ice. Probably going V-Splash here, because Crab is good now. Sam, if Sam doesn't go Sword, I'll be sad, unless it's Viper, in which case I'll be happy. And Kyo, which we'll probably see Bucket, but we saw Long Rapid on Mahi, so we could really see anything.
Yeah, I'm never
Yeti.
fighting this team again.
I could see
But I'm-
Long Rapid on Hagglefish, honestly.
I low-key could, though. Yeah, because it's like the hallway chip, you know? We got Yeti. What is Yeti? Yeti plays S-Blast, right?
No, Gray plays
Mhm.
S-Splash, Yeti plays Splash.
Okay, cool. Anyone plays Splash, honestly.
Anyway, game number 1 of Peanut Burst versus Let Me Sleep.
We got the S-Splash Bucket Splash comp, Metacomp 1, and Sword Splash Bucket
Oh.
comp, Metacomp number 2.
How
The meta
entertaining.
right now is just chip damage. Did not mean to do that.
Yep.
Yeah, they have
We
a lot
got
of
Double Burst Splat versus Double Burst Splat, and then pens.
What?
He's
Pretty-
alright.
I'm not wrong.
Yes.
And we got a crab already,
Oh,
15
crab.
seconds in.
Yeah, we do
Crab
have
getting-
crab in
guess
for
what?
Open.
Oh, flank.
Lucy Yeti with the
Flank?
flank on the crab
Flank?
tank.
That's a cool crab spot.
Oh, but it gets pushed out. And we might see the Sam Zip here. Hold on. Sam. Oh,
Lucy
no.
Kyo on this
Wait, Sam's
right
at
flank. Does force
Jumps
them
out.
to jump out.
Nice pressure from the Zip. Zip gets one.
Okay, Kyo
I think
does
it was-
have strikes soon
Kyo's a
as
good spot
well.
right here.
This is a very good
Really
spot for
dangerous spot here.
Peanut Burst.
Gray running in. Might be flanking right here, actually. Strikes up.
This is what we call Strike Haven.
And a bit of a late booyah bomb
Kyo
from
with the
Kyo.
flank, by the way.
What's it?
On
Yo.
Kyo,
Go,
Yeah,
go.
but he does clean the splat.
Sam and Kyo are like the dynamic duo here. They're like better
Yeah.
together. You know, the Volty quote.
You are not Volty!
Gray
Alright, let's
is
see. We got the S-Bar
Gray
down.
was
Shows gonna be a
carrying
shots now.
last
Let's go.
set.
One pick.
Gray was carrying last set, and now this set, Gray has not really
And the
contributed
leapfrog?
anything.
That's crazy.
And
Hater.
another
Hater.
leap.
No, it's not
Bar.
hating, it's just true.
We
Wait,
are
Sam
a
Zip gets
minute
2?
30 in. So
Hold up.
Ooh!
And oh wait, there's 3 dead, and there's a
Wait, this
jump
is a
as
big
well. So
kill.
Kyo. Massive
Kyo's
kills here from
crazy.
Kyo.
Is he back
Jordan
fast?
moving left. They do have
no.
strikes. Oh wait, we got the same sword.
Ooh,
Gets the
that's
pen.
big. That's a big
Massive
trade.
trade. And we're back fast with Cooler too.
Yeah.
Kyo, oh,
What a
nice shot there
kill.
by
Nice
the
throw.
crowd.
Yeti is proving themselves right now.
Oh, that's yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, why? No one else in the
Well,
stats
I'm
says why.
I thought you was on this team, no?
Oh, yeah, use the
Oh,
pencil.
you actually got pulled by Little Timmy.
Yeah, shush. I don't want to hear from you.
Okay, wait, we got another crab sim coming from you, but we have the Sam Zips ready.
Oh wait, what a
Sam
crab!
Zip and Dra-
Wait, huge
Oh, wow,
crab
nice.
here.
Crab flanks.
Oh,
They
but
forced
Zip
Zip
gets
also.
But the Zip just ignores it, gets the
Trades the
trade.
pen.
I'm not sure if that's worth it. They do have Cooler though. With the Gray Shark.
Gray's
The
running
Gray
in.
Shark.
Ooh, the run in.
Trying to
Wait,
get
this
something.
didn't get no.
It does
Queen
kinda
gets shredded.
kills.
We didn't kill that.
How did it not kill him?
No value from the Booyah, and he loses it. Really unfortunate there. And we have this ice crab up ready, pressing Ryan. Oh, have a nice clean from Sam.
Sam putting in the work right now. Sam getting
Oh, that's
two
great as
well.
kills.
Actually,
That's
Might be
This is a
Zipcaster
great
ready
spot
too.
right here.
Might be able to clean Yeti as
and they
well.
have Zipcaster.
Oh,
Oh, you can't let him zip! Oh!
Oh, still good though. Gets back fast with Clear, I think.
great. Gets
Gray
the
trying to
pick
move
on
in,
the
gets a
PO.
nice pick there. 2 dead, but they might be cooler.
Yeah, it
Oh, they have
looks.
strike. They can't
They
hold
do
it.
Sam's just trying to hold
strikes.
pressure. Ooh, we got Sam Shark.
Yeah, Sam's
They're really
sharking on the
good.
The
left
shark
side.
could be
They don't
massive
really
if they're not
see them,
cautious enough.
and just gets
Oh, I get caught
absolutely
out.
lit
Never
up.
mind.
Ooh, strikes.
Okay.
Wait, 2 dead briefly from Peanut Burst.
Now we see Let Me Sleep in a really good position here. No penalty.
Jordan's just
Yeah,
running
kill.
in.
Very, very good
Does get a
position
trade.
now. Kyo
Kyo
getting
gets a nice
crucial
pick on
pick
Greg.
They have to go.
Yeti needs to live here. Oh, Kyo's
Yo,
dead.
okay, he's back fast with Cooler though, and we have grab peg.
Wait,
We
just
might
stay
be able
under
to get
10.
cap here.
What are we doing?
Jordan lives though. He lives.
How are you
And then
And he
alive?
gets the strike.
How is it?
Oh
How
my
is
God.
Jordan alive? Oh my god.
Oh my
And it's just ice. It's just biscuit. It's just biscuit.
It's just Sam left alive.
It's just that.
He's supposed to
And he doesn't have
And
zip. He
Sam's
needs
dead.
to
He can't
come
do
up
it.
with a hero
He can't
play, and
do
they don't have any resources, and that's gonna be
Over.
Let Me Sleep taking game 1.
Let Me Sleep taking game 1, really wanting to get some sleep here, trying to end it as quick as possible. Very good game 1 there from the side of Let Me Sleep. They want to end it quick. We will be seeing a Peanut Burst once again making counter picks.
Wait, is
Like,
there a
Peanut
sleeping
Burst was
emote?
in control for a lot of that game, but then Let Me Sleep has got one really big hold and just
Yeah, that's the
It's a little
common factor that we've kind of been seeing. They've been just, Peanut Burst is like being like counted down and out, and then all of a sudden they make one big push. But now Let Me Sleep is the one doing that. It's very interesting because either of these sets, the lead's never safe. Like, lead is never safe in top level sets because they can just have one big push and then it's over.
also had no penalty there. So as soon as they capped the zone, they were counting down points, which I think made Peanut Burst a little worried because in that final time where they tried to push in, they were not all
They just
together.
heard
They were
stack.
able to get picked off by, I think, Jordan. I don't know who killed the.
I think Jordan traded one, and then it was the S blast out of Gray. I think that got the most impact on that. But the Jordan bucket just got to run in for free and wreak havoc, and did get a cooler trade out as well, so that got a lot of value, staggering their entry.
Zones, Brian
But let's
Water
see, what do we
Springs.
Okay, so we're gonna see the Keo Long Rapid. Do you think?
Yes, we are definitely going to be seeing the Kiel Long Rapid once again. We will be seeing the Kiel Long Rapid, and we will be seeing Sam
Oh, shoot, we
go
got 15
Sandberg.
viewers.
Very quick ready ups from both teams as well.
That's fast.
Seeming confidence in their comps.
Very,
what do you think
very
is the-
confident.
Okay, so wait. Which one's you? Is you the splash or the other one?
The pen. Use
The pen? Okay. Oh, we got edit.
Oh, edit smiling.
Wait,
Okay.
we have a
That's
Ditto
interesting.
Rapid.
This is
Wait.
Oh, we do.
interesting.
on the-
This is
Wait, what is
historically.
going on?
Gray.
Gray.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wait,
We
we're
have a
seeing
head.
like
Oh.
entirely comp
Wait, is this
switch
just
ups
an
here.
alias? Is this an alias on the Peanut Burst edit, or is that a different player?
No, it's the same player. It's the
No.
same person.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was gonna say because they were not. All right. Anyways, Jordan
They were on time.
solo warring with Cooler Bucket. Unfortunately, gets picked, but he's back fast anyways.
Yeah, Gray
Gray getting
is.
good pressure in on backlash.
Yeah, Gray's just trying to hold some space here, but Sam coming in and absolutely destroying it and just taking all the
Gray's
space they
leading right
want.
now. Two deaths, just the pen long rapid. They should be able to
This
get
is
cat
gonna
over
be
this
big.
pen.
Oh my god.
This could be huge.
They're trying to get the
He's
pick onto
able to
Gray.
get a
Gets the
pick
pick
with
onto
It's a
Gray.
big kill.
Gets the rapid.
Oh
Couldn't get the
my
pen, though.
god.
He does get the rapid. That is a pretty big pick for them.
Lead
Who's
is
up
probably
here?
going to switch into the favor of Peanut Burst here, but they do
No,
have
that's-
What's off the
currently-
edge?
He fell off the map. He fell
He
off
fell
the
off the
map.
edge.
He fell off the map.
Jordan fell
Jordan
off the
fell
edge.
off the map.
Oh my god, bro.
And we have Gray kind of pushing in. Ice
Well, they
able
use a
to
lot of
jump out
specials
through the strikes.
Wait, the double dart direct onto Kyo is crazy.
Doesn't get the kill though, unfortunately.
I'm surprised they were able to reach off the edge. You don't get the cooler effects from death.
Ooh. Crazy dart.
Wait, Gray's kind
Another
of
go
crazy
down.
at the game.
But Kyo's back with cooler, has whales
Yeah,
ready, and we have
our
the
bad.
same zip coming up as well.
They're chasing Gray.
Might be able
Wait,
to
Gray
get the
gets the
momentum
kill.
switch here.
Oh,
Gray
Gray goes
does go
down.
down to the crab.
They-
They are able to cap.
Over
One's
here.
stuck in zone. I think it's Jordan. Might have jumped out though. They're
Yeah,
all
jump
clumped
for
on
the
this
raid
back left elbow.
cactus.
Sam goes down.
Big
Wait,
trade.
Ice running in for fights now. Gets Jordan. Dies. Back pass
Huge
though.
Makes it 3
kill.
down.
But they're all back. Gray might be able to cap here, but he doesn't really have paint with long
He's being
rapid.
Wait.
really aggressive here.
Long
Oh,
rapid
it's
goes
big.
down, trades him off.
Trade.
It's a good trade.
It is very
Ice
much
trying
Versus
to
in a
just
so.
rough
get crab
spot
here.
here.
We have the edit cooler. We have the crab. Do we have? And we're close to it, so we might be able.
Ooh,
Crab goes down. It is cooler. Doodad. We should be able to get a push here.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, but
Look,
Sam
Pen
goes
gets the
down.
kill.
Sam goes down.
Wait, Gay's trying
Yeah,
to
he's
hold on to
still
the
living.
kill.
He
Nice.
jumps out. They are able to cap it. They're all living except for Gray.
Sam
They're
popping
still
that
all
Zipcaster,
alive.
not really getting anything out of it, and dies.
Jordan gets a nice
Yeah.
pre-fire on Sam.
Oh
Not
my
Looks like
zone,
Universe
though.
still able to hold in though. They will
Oh,
have
they
to
can't hold
defend these
over
strikes if
strike.
they want to hold it.
Can't.
No.
Well, pretty low penalty for both teams right now, so any lead switch could be imminent.
Yeah.
Yo, trying to get
Sam
some
goes
pressure.
down.
He's just getting rushed out by Jordan. It's just the rapid with Gray now.
Oh yeah, it gets out.
Does get the pick, and it's just a pen and a splash. They should be able to rush in.
There's no
Waiting for
way.
Back to
Whale.
cooler.
Oh, double direct.
That's a
Worse than
massive pick on the cooler.
My god, this is a very
This is-
close game right now.
They're a long way to cooler now.
Rapid goes down.
Ace.
That's too big.
Ice isn't close to a crab, but Peanut Burst really doesn't have any specials except for this cooler to defend.
Yeah. And the lead's
They have
going
strikes,
to
they
And we
can
have
hold.
the strikes
They
to
get
win.
lead.
They do get lead.
They do get lead.
Then
Sam
Sam
getting-
Oh my god!
Sam gets
It
one.
gets out.
Sam gets one and
lives.
jump.
Oh my god. Has
The
it
rabbit
also
goes down
reacted?
also.
Rapid trade.
Wait.
Zip.
Oh wait. They
Wait,
messed up the zip.
Oh.
Oh, they get the kill.
Oh my god!
They have they have crab and strike. They have strikes up already. Jordan just needs to live here, and they can
Jordan's
they
so
can
close
get
to
lead
strikes.
here. They can get lead here if they play patient.
Jordan has strikes. They pop the cooler. They
Strike.
pop.
Early, but that's
Sam has
Zipcaster
zip.
coming in.
Sam has zip. Wait, this could be
Back out
massive. This
again.
needs to get value.
Oh, he goes
Doesn't get
down.
anything out of it.
That's
It's
a
just the
switch.
crab in the edit now. That is lead. Edit goes down.
Oh
Wait, there's a
my
big kill
god.
going down.
We need a hero
Jordan
play
can
from
get a trade
Sam or
here, or even
someone
kill.
from
Sam's
Universe
jumping
here.
on the right side. They need to get some
The
picks
flank
here.
gets Demo. They need something to happen here
Wait,
for
it's always
Peanut Burst to
being
get any chances. The pen goes down.
Goes down.
Pen goes
Let
down.
it go.
And Ice does cap. They do cap. That's a big 40 penalty on Let Me
Jordan
Sleep.
fucked us
But
up.
they do wipe. Jordan gets a really nice score there, down.
Oh my god, Let Me Sleep is putting in the work right now. Jordan's just
There's
paying
one
for
extra
strikes.
Wait, hold up.
Yeah. No, if they have strikes for retake, they might just be over.
No, it's not.
Did they
Oh,
see
they
it?
made it through.
They paid it over.
They strike too early.
Wait, they have crab.
They have
They
crab.
crab.
If they can kill the slosher here, it's a. It's big.
They finished.
Oh my god!
One dive.
It's just Fenn. Wait, is there anyone behind? It's just
Everyone's
Fenner
so
up
far.
there. All
If they
Wait,
get
Kyo
this
needs to
kill,
win.
locked in. Kyo needs to
Oh.
get the pick.
Oh,
No.
No, they
we
got
got
two.
two.
Runs out of thing.
I
It's
got
just
two.
ice.
I need a paint.
It's just
Paint.
ice.
Crab.
Paint.
down.
No. Check him out.
Oh
No.
my god.
Oh
Massive
my
putt from Grader and
god.
Stan just running out of the ring. Couldn't clean the kill. That was a massive 1v2 clutch from Gray though. Holy.
What a performance from Gray there. Holy. Thank you to Cactus, Glitched Cactus 1 for the raid of 12. I appreciate it very much. Thank you so much. How was your stream? Oh, I forgot to switch things. Oops. I'm a very good streamer. Anyway,
I have to reverse sweep this.
they have to reverse sweep for a chance for bracket reset. They still have a whole other
I mean,
set.
if anyone can
Undoable.
reverse sweep this tournament, it is probably Peanut Burst. Like they could easily rally around.
It's possible.
And
They gotta
get the
keep their
reverse
mental
sweep.
up.
They have a
Aside from
counter
Sam,
pick.
these are probably three of the most experienced competitive players in Splatoon, so they definitely can rally back to get the reverse sweep if they need it.
And Sam, even though they're not the most experienced, they're still one of the best of all time.
Arguably the best currently. like,
I would-
arguably
mean-
the best Western sword. I'm gonna say that. Sam is arguably the
Out
best
of the
Western
two?
sword currently.
yeah, I was gonna say
Yes.
out of the 2 swords there is.
Well, there's Sam. No.
Like Sam and Zera's now.
Yeah, Sam,
Those two
Zera's.
really play.
Does Leafy
Silver.
play now? Does Leafy
No.
still play?
No.
Oh, yeah, Silver. Yeah, Silver's good also.
Oh yeah, Silver. Yeah, but Silver's like plus.
Silver isn't as good as the
Bro,
other 2
Silver's
though.
+1, bro. Silver,
Yeah,
like,
he's not as good as the
No,
other
okay,
2
good.
though.
Silver's crazy good.
Silver
Yeah,
got
good for
really
Silver.
good.
Nice.
Anyway, Splat Zone's ship-shaped cargo co.
This is a bit of an unorthodox counter pick. I think you don't usually see this one played in tournaments, so it's probably trying to throw Let Me Sleep off of their plans.
Yeah, this is a very good map for Slosher though, so this is a spot where Kyo can thrive. But that also means
think we're
Jordan
gonna-
can thrive here too.
You think we're going to see any comp changes from Peanutburst? Like, could we see the Sam Wiper again, or the double strikes coming out from Ice?
I could see the strikes.
We might see double
it-
strikes.
They've got
But-
their backs against the wall right now. They might be able to try to pull something out.
But also, Crab on the top is really strong.
Yeah, I was gonna say we might see double strikes, but also Crab is just so good here, especially top mid.
We could also, I could see Wiper as well, because this is a pretty open map, so you could get a lot of value from stamp throws.
That is
Especially
true.
since Let Me Sleep isn't running a super mobility heavy comp, because they have Gray on S-Blast, Jordan on Bucket, and you on Pent. So those weapons all don't have amazing, like, Bucket can kind of move, but those weapons all don't have great individual movement, so stamp throw could get some value into those.
Yeah.
I'm wondering what the thought process for this counter pick is, because like they have a really similar comp, so they're just like really like good at this map, maybe.
Yeah. I don't know. We will be seeing why they counterpicked it soon, though, because we are getting into game number 3. This game is for the title if Let Me Sleep wins.
This could be match point.
This could be match point. This could be tournament point.
And come
here.
from Let Me Sleep, and we see absolutely no changes from Peanut Burst.
I'm not
They believe in what they have. We'll see if it works.
All the games have been close. It's not a comp thing. They just need to
Yeah.
be able to hold the zone for like 5 seconds longer.
All these comps make sense.
Yeah.
We have Sam trying to get some. Looks like he might be trying to get a sneaky
What?
top. Oh.
Bit of lag.
Ezio, is that your Wi-Fi?
That is not my Wi-Fi. That is Sam Wi-Fi right there.
Like big flank.
Does
Oh,
not
my
get
flank.
any value.
He is cooler though.
Yeah.
Jordan getting some
Jordan's getting
pressure on
caught
Jordan.
out.
Does get picked off by Kyo, I think.
Oh my.
And great.
Okay, this is the
down.
start
Well,
they need.
They should be able to get a really good
He's
setup.
me.
One jumps out. It's just that guy
We're
ice
all
on bottom
forward,
left.
though.
That's true.
So strikes
And they do
here.
have strike booyah as well.
Oh,
But the
Kyo's
booyah
dead
could
to
get
that
bomb.
moment.
by a bomb.
Sam on
Still,
that
they're
zip
3 up.
caster.
Sam Zip not really being able to get any value here. The recalls.
I don't know who's
They
there.
didn't see the recall. They didn't see the recall.
Sam's trying to
Wait,
get the
Sam
pen.
up there.
Does get the pen.
Got it.
Got the pen.
Doesn't get out
Gets
though.
picked up by Gray, but that's still massive value there.
Wait, Jordan's won.
I should be able to get this pick on
Gets out.
Jordan.
Oh, he doesn't.
Get it.
Yeah.
It's just a splash duel now. Hopefully for Peanut Burst they do cap.
Oh,
He killed the
pen
pen.
goes
Oh
down.
my
we
god.
get the kill. Wait, strikes are popped
On
though.
strike to a small. From both
That's
sides.
fine. They,
Why they
oh, they
take-
hold through the strikes. It's just the crab now, and Sam might get
Sam's
flank
really
it.
far in.
Sam's getting hard focused by the crab though, taking away the crab's value.
And they have a crab of their own.
Only
Ooh,
the-
that's a big kill.
It's only Jordan. It's only Jordan defending the top right
The
now.
crab's out on Jordan. Jordan's just trying to hold this top right.
And he's not really getting pressured. Goes to show the respect these players have for Jordan, I guess.
Yeah.
Now 2 bottom right.
Want to put the pen forward instead of pushing Jordan.
Kyo
Oh,
pushing out Greg.
huge kill.
Okay. Ooh,
And the
nice.
jump out. That's 2
And
dead.
Jordan goes down as well. And it doesn't look like Jordan had cooler
Another
eyes.
one goes down. This could be big. for
Zip.
But they
Universe.
do have strikes and Booyah and Crab.
Only 10 ticks
It's
left.
not over yet. Oh!
Just get the
Oh,
booyah,
no,
booyah,
booyah.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Oh, Sam's locked. Sam is locked in right now.
This is
Gets
what
the
Peanut Burst
quad.
needs to get back in.
Oh, they're
That was such a confident game from Peanut Burst. They can reverse sweep this if they just keep that momentum up.
Sam is
Superman.
the best. Oh
Holy.
my god. Sam's just the best, I guess. When it matters, Sam clutches up.
Sam's got the clutch factor, I guess.
When it
Apparently.
matters.
Peanut Burst can just rally around that. They could pull out this bracket reset easily.
Oh my god. I wanted to
There's not
yell,
much
but I
that
couldn't.
Let Me Sleep could do there because they all had to paint zone. So then Sam got the really good flank there and just one tapped everyone.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
that was nuts. And that means Let Me Sleep is making a counter pick. I wonder what they're going to be counter picking. They're probably going to have to take some time to think about it.
You think we're gonna see an unorthodox map from Let Me Sleep or a classic map that they know how to practice?
I think
that
we're
they
going to see
practice?
like a barnacle. Just a very basic one.
I could see Umami for Let Me Sleep, honestly.
I could see
I could
that
see
too.
that.
No, we're going to make them
I
art
doubt
again.
Last year, it kind of negates some of the value Sword gets as well.
We're going to make
But
them
Make 'em
art.
Art, can't go wrong with that. Big S-Class map,
Viper.
big bucket map, and splash. Oh yeah, did we see the Sam Wiper on this last time?
Yeah, we did.
We did, but I
Or
think
Sam-
Sam's saying Stamper.
I don't know, because if
After the
Sam,
performance last game, I wouldn't be surprised if they said Tamper.
I wouldn't be either, but at the same time, if you can carry that momentum into Wiper gameplay, you could get massive value out of Wiper's mobility and shit.
I'm not surprised they
true.
went Mako because I feel like all the games that Let Me Sleep has won, they've been back and forth, and then retaking in the final moment and just holding where it matters the most. Where the game that Peanut Burst won is they got to hold the entire time. So Mako Mart is another map that can switch zones very easily, and that's what Let Me Sleep has been doing really well on.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. We got the classic comp from Let Me Sleep, and we do see Sam sticking on the sword.
Yeah. We're gonna
Same comps
see
from both.
no QR. Oh, never mind, I lied. I thought it was like
Alright, let's
no
see.
QR on Sam for some
Let's get
reason.
into it.
I was like,
Alright,
interesting.
Gray pushing out left a bit.
Nice.
He
Sam
got
gets
caught up
initial
by
pick.
Sam, and he's not coolered either. That could be big.
Oh, Sam gets
Sam
another
goes down.
pick.
And they're cooler.
It's
They can
just
try
a
to
crab
push
now.
the
It's just a crab and pen. He could rush it out. Doesn't want to get
Nah,
caught though. That's a good
Very
jump.
narrow hallway
That's a good-
there. Wait, you can get that
That's a
kill.
very intelligent
No,
play
no.
from Sam.
That's it
Jordan's
already.
kind of stuck on the right. Doesn't get any value out of that second strike there. Oh wait,
Far
this
is
zip
it?
could be huge.
It's far behind.
Jordan's weak.
Well, Sam definitely could have got that pick on Penn. Penn was not paying attention to that.
He didn't have enough duration.
Nice burst,
Yeah,
and they're all
sure.
just running. They're all scared of Sam. Gray's
They
holding
are.
left stack. He's not really able to do anything because he can't paint the zone and he can't fight anyone.
They have a lot of specials to push in here, though.
That is true.
Trying to trip.
Oh!
He is cooler. Gets that pick on
Oh, what
high.
a kill from Gray there. Zone flip. The zone lead does flip to the favor of
Jordan
Let
does
Me
go
Sleep.
down without cooler.
And Crab is up. They have
Ooh, gets
resources.
Yeti goes down. Kyo might be able
Kyo's
to
trying
get a
to
sneaky
find
pick on
Gray.
Gray
I don't know
here.
where he is.
They don't know where
He
Gray
ran
is.
away.
He's in zone now.
He's weak.
The pop special.
Wait,
Strike him out. Kyo's gonna get caught in
He
the
do
boom.
have to strike.
Oh, he gets
Kyo
out.
lives. Now Jordan
Yeti goes
trying
down
to press
again.
right stack. It looked like Sam just
Whipping
holding
out.
steady.
Oh, huge
Kyo
kill
gets
from
the
Jordan.
front Sam top right.
Jordan's in a good spot here.
This could be a massive position
Oh,
for
Ice
Jordan
gets
if he
the
doesn't get
kill.
caught out by
Ice
Ice.
gets it. Ooh.
And then we got Yeti top left. And that looks
Wait,
like
Gray's
almost
behind.
a full wipe on Peanut Burst.
Gray
If
gets
Kyo
the
goes,
kill.
and he does, that's a full wipe on Peanut
They have
Burst.
strikes, and they have Booyah and Crab. They have a lot of specials.
They're kind of just burning them though.
If they can take the
Yeah,
fight,
that's true. Yeah, they really
they're not
just burn
able
those
to.
specials very
I don't
quickly.
know.
We got the Sam Zip coming out. This could be interesting. Gray's flanking on the right. Sam
Oh.
Zip is charged.
Oh wait,
Ooh.
we live.
He's weak
No,
though.
we
He's
don't.
one tap. He dies to the pen.
Oh, but Gray's dead.
Drake is down though.
They just go down. The crab's
strikes
gone
come
though.
out.
Strike.
Yeah, he just
This
needs to
strike
paint.
Zip.
Nice dies.
Strike still paint.
Yeti's
Oh my God.
holding.
Strikes are wasted.
We need the big Zip here from Sam, and he doesn't have ink. This could be the game. This
It has to get
Oh,
value.
Oh,
Gray gets
no.
the
Oh my
kill.
God.
It doesn't.
They have
That
to get
could be
another
the
game.
game.
They're down.
Wait, no, it's just.
Wait, it's just Penn. It's just
Oh,
Penn.
no.
Big
Oh,
cap,
they
big
do
cap.
cap. They do
cap.
cap. It's just you
They're
with
all
the pen
doing
on
it though.
left.
They can
And
instantly retake.
they do get that big 64 penalty though. So Peanut Burst has time to regroup. They have to. Never mind,
No,
they're down.
no,
They're not
this is-
regrouping.
Oh.
No.
Oh,
This
and
is-
they're all dead. Oh,
This is
oh,
so
oh,
bad for
Peanut
Peanut
Burst.
Burst. This is so bad.
Peanut Burst needs to lock in. Like
And the
seven
big
times
down.
out of luck, gets picked up by Gray.
Gray gets a good pick.
This is why Gray's
They
the
try
best,
to
bro.
grab though.
He gets another one? Oh, he jumps
No,
up. Okay.
Ice
Oh
wins
no,
that.
Ice gets a big pick there.
Crab, he's gonna charge it up and
Gets
charge
the
it
kill.
up.
Crab
That's a big kill.
Nice.
Oh my God.
That's a smart play from Ice, getting the crab charge before he goes for the kill. They are able
And
to
the pick
capture
is down
two down.
again.
Getting that pick on Jordan would be huge.
Ice-
Ice needs this.
Ice is
That's a
crazy.
massive pick from Ice.
Oh wait,
That is a
win that
massive
1v1.
pick from Ice.
Oh.
Almost gets Yeti.
Ooh,
Sam
thank you
gets
for
Sam's
that.
able to hold. It's just you. It's just you and oh, and they're all able to cooler jump back in. Those coolers from you proving clutch with your.
Wait, Gray's
with,
playing
uh,
super aggro here.
here.
Oh my
Gray's
god.
just running in death. Oh my goodness, that was nice.
And Jordan
The strikes come out.
he gets the
And it's
kill on
just
There's
so
so
Sam.
much
much you
space.
can't do anything.
It's
We can't
over.
do anything.
It's over.
It's just Ice. He doesn't have a crab. We don't have strikes. This Sam Zip needs to come
We
up
have-
massive
we have
here.
two.
We have
That's
crab.
We
now.
have
Zip,
strikes,
that's
we have
it.
strikes.
You need
It's strike. Oh my God. He
Oh,
misses
we missed
one.
one.
He missed a strike.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's game.
That's strike.
Oh,
If he landed
that's
that
the
strike,
game.
he's alive.
that missed strike cost
Let me
some
sleep. That's the
$100.
Congrats to Let Me Sleep. That was a.
Oh my.
Those were amazing
Oh my
games from Let Me Sleep.
Congratulations to Let Me Sleep. And
played
congratulations
insane.
to
They just-
Peanut Burst as well. What a very fun and good set to watch here. Very great games all around. Thank you so much for coming out, Timmy, Gav, and X-Man. Would you guys like to
So do you guys
promote
want to run Quad
anything?
Wiper?
Well, bro, hold on. Let me
Sorry?
finish the stream.
Bro.
Get out.
Promote yourselves, starting with Timmy.
Hi, I'm Wash. I play Wiper.
Bro,
Damn, you fucking do me like that.
do you have a Blue Sky? Do you have a Twitter? What do you want to promote?
I don't really want to promote anything, honestly. I'm good.
Okay, Gav.
I'm sorry.
Gav has nothing.
I don't got socials.
X-Man?
That's true.
Follow Ezio_SBL on Twitch.
Okay.
Damn.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys. I'm gonna talk to my chat for a couple of seconds.
Is Quad Wiper?
Yo, shut up,
No.
bro.
It's
We knew
it's
Timmy.
like 11:15 here. Okay.
Alright.
Good night, guys. Okay. Okay, hi chat. First of all, huge congratulations to Let Me Sleep, Peanutverse, and the Avengers and Moonlight. Very, very good sets. Very entertaining sets to watch. Even Ball Up Top versus Dash. Every single set that was on stream was an absolute treat to commentate and actually host. I was TOing, streaming, and commentating all at the same time. I have never streamed a tournament in my life. I have only done 2 tournaments of commentating, so I've never really done commentary in my life. And I have TO experience, so that's not bad. Jordan, I will contact you if you are watching for the prize. Yeah, I got really nothing else to say. Thank you guys so much. Be quiet, X-Men. Thank you guys so much. Stay for a raid, please. I would love to raid somebody with this amount of viewers. Bless some streamer. Yeah, I just want to bless a streamer. I got blessed today. I got 22 viewers out of this. And I reached 190 followers. So I'm very happy about that. And yeah, do you guys have any at all suggestions for a raid? Someone to raid? If not, I can try to find somebody. I'd prefer if it's a Splatoon streamer. Shadow? Would Shadow be streaming still? Yeah, we can raid Shadow. We can raid Shadow. Oh, why is it not typing? once again, thank you guys so much for coming out to stream. And signing up for my tournament. I'm hoping to have more soon. I've just been very busy with real life things. So yeah, more tournaments to come. Thank you guys very much for the raids, the follows, just being here or playing in my tournament. It meant a lot, and thank you guys so very much. And have a good night.